Condition of the sheets in the mattress indicate that someone else was in the bed with Amanda just before she died. That's A.
What's B?
B is I'm supposed to tell you you're breaking in a new partner in on this.
Partner again?
Yeah, some cat he's on loan from dope. Real burnout, on the ragged edge.
Oh, perfect.
Gun! Gun!
Raj, meet your new partner.
I'm too old for this shit.
Welcome to the Lethal Geeks podcast, episode 7.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up? This is episode 7 of the Lethal Geeks podcast. We have a packed show for you tonight. We are going to have a whole load of topics to talk about tonight, including the reactions to all of these trailers that we have rolling out. We got Thunderbolts. The Alex Cross trailer. We got the Sinners trailer with Michael B. Jordan rolling out. But the exciting part is our special guest tonight. So everybody just come on in, sit back, relax. While you're on your way in here, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you, guys. So quick shout out to the chat here. Qatar, what's going on?
Nice
Sergeant, how you doing?
Yep. Bat Dan Thoughts, Mama Bear, nice to see you guys.
Dazinar, I've never seen you before. If you're new, welcome to the show. Great to have you. Bat Dan, a Curly Ray, welcome a Curly. Bat Dan. John Marcian, if I butchered him, sorry. Marcelana.
There we go.
Send Havoc, you know who you are. Mama Bear, how you doing? Okay, guys, we've got a good show today. A great show, but also a quick reminder, rules of the platform. Respect everybody. Respect our guest. Also, no bullying, no disrespecting anybody on the chat. Also, we are Zack Snyder fans, so obviously, if you are going to critique the man, critique his work, but keep it at a respectful level with merits. And anybody that comes in and disrespects us gets banned.
Diplomatic community.
It's just been revoked.
That's how it's done.
That's just a refresher. Just a refresher.
That's your favorite one, isn't it?
It is.
You like that,
don't you? All right, guys. Charles, will you do the honors and introduce?
Absolutely. Without further ado, guys, you obviously will know this man from Rebel Moon. I highly recommend you check out his other works as well. He has over a dozen or so movies that are out, dabbling in pretty much all range of genres. So we're talking sci-fi, we're talking thriller, we're talking comedy, romantic comedy. His range is long. It's pretty long. So without further ado, guys, we're going to bring him on in. Mr. Brett Culbert. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brett Culbert.
Welcome,
Hey,
Brett.
Thank you so much. You guys outdid yourself. That was amazing. Thank you so much for putting all together. I'm embarrassed and
Absolutely.
humbled all at the same time. So thank you. Reese wants to say hi, by the way.
Hi,
Hey.
Reese.
What's
How you doing?
Who are these people? How are you doing?
All right. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it, Brett. Like I said, man, you've come from humble beginnings. You grew up in a small town. You went to theater at a local college. Right out of the gate, pretty much. How old were you when you had the acting bug? What was that age? When did it first pop off?
That's a really good question. Thank you for asking that. I was 14. I took a drama class in high school because I was more into athletics and just kind of sliding by at that point in time in my life. I wasn't interested in anything. I didn't really have a purpose. I was young. And then I took a drama class, and the teacher, she asked me to come to the auditions for Arsenic and Old Lace. I don't know if you know what that play is, but it's
Old Lace. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't go to the audition. And the following day, she was a little perturbed with me, and she asked me, why didn't I go? And I just said, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about it. Then she asked me to come to callbacks, and I felt that there must have been some odd reason that I didn't even go to the audition. So I was humbled by that. And so I went to callbacks, and I got a small part. There are no small parts. Officer O'Hara. And I just remember doing one of the scenes on stage, and I had a moment that I knew that was it. And
Okay.
I got the bug. I got hooked. I got a job at Blockbuster, and at Blockbuster, you get
I also worked at Blockbusters.
7 free rentals a night.
Yes.
So I just went
I
down
miss
the line. Yep. Every
Yeah.
night I'm having this giant stack, and I just had to know everything there was. So really learned what I liked, what I didn't like, and I wish I worked there. I do one day every single week.
Let me ask you this: did you ever take any movies or games prior to being released? Because I did.
Oh,
I used to.
absolutely. Yeah, you had to know what people come in and ask you what's it like. So I wanted to be ready. Absolutely, yeah. In the games, especially. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember the first
worked there as
job
well?
that the job that I love the most, believe it or not, to this day is still the movie. I used to work the movie theater.
Oh.
I did too. Yeah, when I was in high school.
Man.
College
Yeah.
was Blockbuster, and high school was in Cinemark back in Chile. Yeah, I saw Batman Begins before it even before you were allowed.
Oh my goodness.
Growing up, I had a friend who worked at the movie theater, and he used to get us in all the time. So we would always see an abundance of films. So, had
Yeah.
a lot of fun doing that as a kid. You know what I mean? But I can imagine. Anyways, let's keep it going.
All right. Yeah. You obviously, like I said, from a small town, you studied theater at a local college. What was that experience like for you? And I mean, what was your takeaway from that experience leading up to now?
Well, initially I went to a community college, and then after that I went to Kansas State University. And for me, the entire experience is what I needed to know what I was doing. And so I didn't want to just move here without any idea of where I stood, who I was. I had to learn, I had to grow up, I had to become a person. So college for me was just a learning feast. I also did competitive speaking. So Monday through Friday, I would do rehearsal, and then every single weekend I would go to a different college and compete doing competitive acting is pretty much what it was. So it was every week I was doing theater, and then the weekends I was doing different monologues. And so it was just trying to shove as much down as I could. I wanted to download everything. I didn't think that I could come here and just show up and go, hey guys, can I play? And so I wanted to know what I was doing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay. Was it something that when you were there, was it something that did your instructors pick that up in you right away? Or was it something that basically that they said that was something that had to grow and had to, kind of foster?
So I have had a very lucky past, in that every so often a new person crosses my path, such as some form of a mentor that has taken me under their wing for a small amount of time and taught me what they knew. My drama teacher, Carla Scoville in Lansing, she saw something, and so she wanted to give me a little bit more of her time. And that's really what it is. It's just more of somebody's time and energy. I mean, that means the world to me. And then in college, I had Tom Murdoch. He was my main mentor. He did TV out here in LA, and then he moved to Kansas City, and he taught me pretty much everything that I knew at 18. So imagine being at 18, and he went to school for acting. And so he taught me what he knew when he was 40 or 36. So just learning that at a young age, kind of like Star Wars, like, oh, here now I'm learning. And then, so from there, I took what I learned and I needed to know even more. So Meisner, Stanislavski, every technique I could get my hands on. I just wanted to know more. I still want to know more. It just never ends. But yes, the individuals in my life, like I said, the time and energy. And that's why I find it very important that you take the time and if spend some time with anybody. Just give them your energy. It's important. Positive energy. Spread it. For me. But yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Brett, could I ask
All
you
right.
something real quick? I really connect what you were saying about having a mentor that teaches you and guided you and being able to make those connections. It's something that I resonate deeply within me in my personal life. People who have mentored me and helped guide me to be able to, I guess, do some of the things that I'm able to do now that I wasn't able to do a few years back. Do you find yourself now that you have come this far do you find yourself mentoring other people yourself now? Like, do you have that mentee that you're trying to teach your craft to as well now? Because I find that with me and with what I dedicate my time to and with what I do, it's always important to always give back to somebody else who's trying to come up as well and being able to teach them the knowledge that I have. Are going for, like, in your life now, is that something that you're doing when it comes to your acting, when it comes to your career? Do you have a mentee that you are?
I love nothing more than handing down any information that I've received. Knowledge in this world it's invaluable, especially with all this strange information that we have thrown at our face every day. We don't know what truth is anymore. You can look anything up, but then you get tons and tons of information. So yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you so much. Your big break. How old were you when it happened? And what role was it?
I don't think I've ever had a big break, to be 100% honest.
Okay.
I feel that for me, it's just been, what's this coming this way? Okay. What's this coming this way? Okay. And then you just follow the trail of cookies along the route and just kind of see, and sometimes you have to dodge and sometimes you have to look ahead a little bit and look backwards as well. Very important. But for me, I don't believe that I've ever had a big break, unless you guys could find one in my resume. But I don't feel that I've had one. And I have never been.
That.
I've never been looking
I
for
like that.
Yeah,
That's the school of hard knocks. I like that. Yeah.
It's not done. It's not over.
Yeah.
As Kobe put it, game over, game not over. So I mean,
the game's not over. Yeah,
over.
that keeps you humble. I like that, and not a lot of people carry that humility. That's good. That's a good thing to have.
I appreciate the question.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, like I was saying earlier, your resume, it includes a whole slew of roles from pretty much every spectrum. So, I mean, you got sci-fi in there, you got suspense thrillers, comedy, drama. Would you say you have a particular genre that you're drawn to more than others?
I don't think that I do. I do sometimes, get in a mood where I find myself wanting to be funny and having that the comedic energy naturally happening, and so I want to go do something. But no, I don't think I prefer any. I like a challenge. I just enjoy challenges. So if it's challenging, then I'm all about it. There's some topics that I won't do. But as far as a genre goes, no, I don't. And I've had the bug to do a war film and a Western. So if anybody wants to play, man, I don't know why. I've never had a Western bug before, but suddenly I just want to kind of, hey there. And so, but yeah.
Okay.
Now to follow up on that question, like, what of the roles that you have had so far have been So it's a two question. So which one has been like the most easiest, but also which one has been the most challenging and that has made you grow as an actor?
I guess two. One being Antique Case was my first lead in a SAG feature film. So that was challenging because I've never led a film before. And so it was everyday shooting. It was for several months. And for me, that was my first time. So it was challenging to figure out what energy was necessary in order to do that. And yeah, so that journey was excellent. And then as you guys know, Rebel Moon also was challenging. Despite it not being the largest role, it was challenging in the sense that it was way not me. And so I really went, for me personally, I went very deep there and really wanted to feel what it felt.
Oh yeah,
like.
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah. So that for me was really fun. I didn't want to leave that set. I just wanted to play all that Below Planets Up all day. I was really enjoying that. But again, I do really want to state that every role is challenging. Every role you have to find the voice. And that's always, and sometimes it's really easy to find the voice. Sometimes it's harder, but then you got to make decisions and you want to do your best. So if you want to do your best, it's going to be challenging. I don't find any of it easy per se. I find it all fun.
Can I ask what kind of preparation goes into channeling the energy that you create when you're basically acting, when you're creating these roles? Like when I saw you in Rebel Moon, your character obviously is completely different from the person that you are, as you stated earlier, but there is a certain energy that is channeled there that made you look so menacing, Brett, that I'm like, what kind of preparation do you go through to channel that energy and to make yourself come out?
And that question leads us into our question 5. Thanks, Rob.
Sorry, buddy. I might have jumped the gun there, but I thought it was the proper time to drop that one.
So the type of energy. So at first, for me, I know every actor has their own preparation, and I love hearing about other actors' prep. By the way, that to me, I'm so curious. But for me, it's usually starts on this floor right here. And I know that's weird, but I literally will play music on my computer and I will go over the text a million times. And then I'll just go look at what the world looks like in my head. So there's the preparation. So there, when we're starting to analyze the world, then we're kind of getting an idea of, ooh, how heavy is this world? Right. And so how serious is the situation? And so I you always want to create as much. You want to raise the stakes as much as possible. So for me, what was my job? What's that guy's job? I'm asking. What is his job?
Like putting yourself in that person's shoes.
Yeah. And now you also met my boss. And if I do something wrong, what do you think he's going to do to me?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily menacing because I want to be menacing. I'm like, yo, you two guys, don't mess this up, or that dude's going to come up here and talk to us. And we also got to blow this thing up and don't miss. And so with all that going on in your head, and then you add the complexity to a character, if maybe he likes this a little bit, why else would you pick a job like this every single day? I mean, no. And so those are also layers that you can add as well. So it just goes on and on. But for me, I really wanted to I knew it was going to be a small amount of time. So I really wanted to show as much as I could in a small amount of time within the film, if that makes sense.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty much question number 5. So obviously you do play the gunnery commander on the King's Gaze. Like I said, that role is reminiscent of pretty much any fascist type that you can think of. I mean, you guys played that stuff so close and so well that it was hard to articulate. Man, is this guy real? Is this for real? And then you see everything in and behind the scenes, and everybody's clowning. So you did a really good job in that role, man. And we also wanted to ask, I wanted to ask personally, what is it like? What was it like working with Zack Snyder?
Well, I'm going to step back a little bit because I wanted to thank you for the compliment. I want to say that all that still couldn't have been done without Zack Snyder. And also I had 2 actors in that room with me. And that also helped, Matt and Max. Matt Nolan has been in a million films. So getting him just giving me his look of, what are we doing, sir? It made my job so much easier when I'm getting truthful eyes my way. So I wanted to just make sure that I give them as much credit as possible because they made my job easy. They said, yes, sir, whatever. And so if you get that kind of, anyway, Zack Snyder. Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but I remember when I first saw 300. I was just, first of all, I wanted to be Gerard Butler. I just was like, that is the role, right? That's awesome.
A lot of people wanted to at that time.
Yeah,
I can get this buff.
I told my wife is when I saw 300, I was like, yeah, that's my guy right there, Gerard Butler. Anything he's in, I'm watching it. So
right.
Yeah.
And I'm personally, I hadn't seen filmmaking like that before, and I knew right then. I remember going, "Ooh, what do I need to do to be in one of these films?" And I just thought, "Boy, that road to get into that little world." And so then imagine that, and then getting to do it. Initially I thought I'd be nervous, but then I found myself just being a kid in a candy store. Because when he came out, I was just like, oh, there he is. Okay, tell me, what do I need to do? And so I just found myself just really wanting to just learn, and so it was wonderful being around his energy. I could tell that everybody respected his energy. They fed off the energy. The actors responded to the energy. There is a particular energy that he exudes that I don't have a word for. But I'm sure you guys have seen his interviews and you guys know what I'm talking about. He brings that same energy and passion and love for film onto the set. And then you're like, oh, that's a guy that loves movies. Better do this right. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Listening you say that, to me personally, it's so gratifying because one thing is when you're hearing it from other streams, from other people here, but for me as a fan, because I am a Zack Snyder fan, and yes, I love 300, I love all of his movies. To hear a cast member like yourself say that, it just reiterates my love for the genre and for the man's work. So thank you for sharing that.
No, it's truth. It's honest. The entire time I was there was easy peasy. They take care of you. They treat you well. They treat you with respect. And like I said, I didn't want to leave because I really enjoyed that world. But yeah, of course.
All right. We wanted to also ask you, what is your opinion, or do you even have an opinion on the current, I would say, reaction that the Rebel Moon, both the PG-13 and director's cuts have been getting as far as critical response versus the audience response? Now, obviously, mainly everybody over here, we're all Zack Snyder fans. We love his work. We love what he does, his ideas, what he the thought process he puts behind his mythologies and things like that. So you got people that listen to the critics, and I mean they listen to the critics like it's their Bible. And you got other people that know how to judge film based off that artistry, off that work, and things like that. What is your opinion of that? Do you think it's important for to have critical, for critics to respond the way they respond about film? Is it important at all?
Oh boy. I believe it is important for people to think for themselves. And critical thinking seems to be difficult sometimes. So I'm personally, I do have friends that do. Personally, I do not read anything. I go and I watch it and I go, what do I think? And I leave it at that. That is my opinion about that. Now, I do know, I have, like I said, plenty of friends who who do, read reviews, but again, so do you want to follow a herd mentality, then go ahead. I still don't know if you're going to enjoy the film. I'm just really big on thinking for yourself. Now, my personal opinion on what other people say, I don't care. Reason being, I care about the work, right? What was the work that was put into the film? That's where my meter is, right? Is this good work? Are people showing up passionate? Do they want to be there? That's what I'm judging. I'm not, my job is not to judge the overall art, right? I go in there and I do my little brush. That's it on the poster. I'm not there to back away from it and go, how do I judge this? Because I'm not a film critic. And there are very few real film critics out there. There's a lot of influencers who want to be like, I know everything about film. Why are they any better than your friend Phil, who also knows a lot about film? So we're just in this weird world where we don't know, we're not taking a lot of real criticism properly. So again, think for yourself, determine what you enjoy. Figure out why, if you don't like something, why don't you like it? Not because this is bullshit.
Thank you. That's,
you know what I mean?
That's what I was reading. Yeah, it's just stupid or it's just dumb. There was there was a academia to how critics judge movies back in the day, especially with Siskel and Ebert. They didn't just say a movie sucked. They gave you the who, they gave you the what, the when, where, the why. They broke down the plots. They broke down the acts. They broke down actors and actresses' performances. They did all of this, then gave it their review and why they gave it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Nowadays, people are just, this movie sucks because it's this person, or that movie is terrible because that person directed it, with no merit behind the actual judgment at all. So, yeah.
Well, I think what I want to know, this is kind of going off, but why has it gotten to that point? Why do people prefer that method as opposed to, let me watch this at home and then I can learn, I can figure out what I enjoy, and then I can go tell my friends what I feel? Like, why has it gotten like that? I just don't know.
Social media,
clicks,
ad
revenue.
Information comes at the speed of light, and the attention span for people nowadays, for some reason, because of that, is narrow. Mm-hmm. They don't have time to absorb anything. You know what I mean? It's that
analytics. Yeah. There we go. Analytics.
I just feel like they're missing out, and I don't know. I just
like, for instance, so Brett, for instance, like I'm sure this is no before I continue, guys, in the chat, I need you guys to, if you guys want to ask Brett any questions in regards of his career, please start typing them so I can filter them, and I will highlight them when the time comes. So start getting ready for that, guys. Okay. Now, what I wanted to ask you, Brett, real quick, is when we're talking about the critical thinking and all that stuff. So I'm sure you're aware that Zack gets a lot of crap, like a whole lot, because unfortunately, yeah, like it's like we live in the age of social media where people need to react. People need to get enraged or something. Clickbait. That's the word I'm looking for. Clickbait. So when you like in this case with Rebel Moon right now, when you get that divide, some people love it, some people hate it, but they're not even giving it a chance just because of the man, because it's a Zack Snyder movie. Oh, I don't care. How do you feel as an actor? Like, damn, why are you guys like trashing it? Why don't you just give it a chance? What goes through your mind? Basically, that's the question.
I can't have any thoughts. Like that. Therein lies a very challenging, because that would involve an ego. You know what I mean? So you can't play ego games here. I'm playing art games. So those are two different games. So again, you guys get to walk across the art and look at the picture, and then you guys get to look at it and walk on by. Like that, to me, that's what it is. And that's what it will be. Yes, we have a lot of people who want to, that's the people's problem. That's not my problem. Like, if you're the person judging, I'm not going to watch that because so-and-so made it. That's your issue. Then you are missing out on that art. You won't even go into the museum. You won't even go in there. But how you going to tell me what kind of art's in there? You don't like that art? Have you looked at the latest
Exactly.
art? So
It's
that's
supposed to be able to tell you how you feel when you see art, when you watch film.
Right.
When you're supposed to look within yourself, and it's supposed to tell you how you feel about this piece of medium that you are trying to absorb, if you're trying to absorb it. And nowadays, like I said, it's just, I want to see what's on TV because it's just funny, or it's going to make me laugh, or I'm not going to really research and dig too deep in it. I just want to be distracted. And that's the problem. I just want to be distracted for just a little bit, and then it's done.
See, the other thing too, though, is that I don't think that the perception that social media portrays is real. That's not real. You know what is real? What's real is the viewership that the movie got, how many fans actually tuned in, and how it was trending #1 on Netflix for so long when it debuted. You know, that's what's real. That's the real stuff. What you're seeing on social media, that I don't buy into that, and it sucks because I feel for people like you, Brett, because actors and people who put their heart and their soul and their energy into this, they see these negative perceptions online, and it's not needed in any sense. At the end of the day, what's real is the numbers that came from the project. So yeah, I just, the way I look at that is social media is just garbage nowadays. It's not even the same as what it was 10 years ago. You know, 10 years ago, it was more about keeping in touch with family, talking about things that you're interested in. Nowadays, it's just trash. Everybody wants to try and gain clout or trash this and trash that. It is what it is, you know?
No matter what anybody else thinks, Netflix obviously thinks that Rebel Moon is a critical success based on the numbers. So guess what? There you go. Exactly.
Brett, if you'll allow me, before Charles, one last little question here. So when you've met a lot of our friends at the premiere. You met shout out to Skywalker, to Apex Leon, Josh Herrera. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to our Robin. Yep.
Yep. How did it feel to see all of us, the fans, you know, look at that piece of art, you know, in person? Because obviously there's a difference when you're seeing videos and interviews and people here and there, but you were there. You saw all of us, all of our friends, you know, you took pictures with them, see how much they loved and appreciate your piece of art that you contribute to Zack's canvas. How did that make you feel?
Well, I went into it unknown. To be honest, like I didn't know what I knew. I was going to the theater to watch a movie, but to see all of that and to feel all of the love and all the passion and how many people's lives they really enjoy this, and to see genuine smiles, genuine laughter, genuine just, oh my gosh, that was awesome, to see that, and the people to be fulfillment. I think that was a joy for me, just to see people fulfilled. And then you walk around, and I was talking to everybody just had this glow about them. Not for any specific reason. It was because they were there. They were a part of it. They got to see this beautiful work of art. And it was just, they just felt fulfilled. And I was like, yeah, that's what art can do, guys. There you go. There wasn't no weird competition. It was a situation of happy people. And that's what it was. And I loved it. And I was just, it was, so for me, it just felt like happy people. And sometimes in this business, you don't always get to feel that. So that I remember being in that theater going, absorb this, absorb it, feel this too shall pass. Yeah. And so tomorrow, 3 days, this might be a horrible day. So let's just absorb this, look around, take it all in, take your friends in, take the people that are there and love this, because you might not have this next week. So it was just really trying to just enjoy the moment. Really, yeah.
See, Brett, the energy that you're giving out here is beautiful, and what keeps that going in you? You know, like there's some days where not everybody has a good day, but sometimes the best thing we could do is try to look at the positive. What keeps you looking at that positive? What keeps you going in that sense, that brings out such a genuine attitude within you that makes people smile and all that stuff?
There it is.
So the other one isn't here, but my family does, man. I'm married. I have a wife. And I feel like I'm always trying to impress her. And so it's just like, how about this? I can do this. I can do it. And it just, I'm always like, but I got this role. How about this? And she's like, that's great, Brett. We have to do some laundry. Oh, and so it's just,
Back to reality. Come on now.
I know. And so she's always bringing me back to the ground, and I'm always trying to fly away. And there's this beautiful balance that creates that allows me to have the proper energy. Because when I was like, I'm the crazy energy, I'm gonna do it all. And then once you get grounded, you realize, oh, you have to funnel your energy appropriately. And
that's that humility.
Yeah. Yep. And once you learn that, and for me, is just learning that growing up, man, like that's been a huge journey just in general. Learning what matters. And so that's what keeps me going. It's my family, it's my wife. Yeah. And then also stories. I have a beautiful job. I get to read stories that people write. That's really my job. You know, yes, I act, but I get to read stories all of the time. And sometimes you can really, I've cried reading people's scripts before. Like I'll just be in here alone and I've just cried. And that's how moving some people's writing. So then you feel like you're right next to them a little bit. And you get to see inside who they are. And as an actor, that's what I do. And so I love that. And so that keeps me going. So the combination of family and storytelling, that's it. There isn't anything else in this world that keeps you going. That's it.
I love it, man. Love the energy, brother. Love it.
All right. And got one final question for you, Brett. We want you to stick around because we're going to have the chat. They got some questions for you. So I got one final question. Future upcoming projects, man. What's next for you?
Yeah. So there's a few films I'm going to be in coming up soon. Curbside Service, written by Kristen Van Slyke. Also, she wrote The Gotaways. I'm going to be in that film as well. And Roughing the Passer. I'm playing Mark in that. That's a sports film. Haven't done that yet, so I'm excited. Really excited about that. I can't give too much information out though. And then,
we won't tell nobody. No.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. But then I'm going to be directing a few projects as well coming up, and I can't give too much away out there. So
all right.
But yeah, so I guess like my primary one that I'm directing, right? Yeah. Anyway, I can't give too much.
All right. All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for answering our questions for us and showing up here. We really do appreciate it. We got the chat. They got some questions for you here, so we're going to be pulling up those comments and questions right now, and I'll just go ahead and just read them off, and then yeah,
perfect.
We'll take it from there.
Okay, so first question in the docket goes to where'd it go? I just had it here. Okay.
All right. The first question is from Mama Bear Art Doll. What was his favorite character to play? What's your favorite character?
Holy moly.
Gotta have at least one.
Yeah. So I think in college, I love every. That's a really good question. Thank you for that. It just requires me to do some really deep thinking. I love every character. Some identify with you personally a little more than others. And in college, I did a play called Dark at the Top of the Stairs. And I played a character who is only seen in the first half for just a little bit. Just a little bit. But he has this beautiful monologue that was actually used in the play Hair. And then you find out that he's like 18 and he asks a girl out to a dance and then he commits suicide after that. So apparently after that performance, the nearby church saw it and they actually prayed for my character in church that following Sunday. So to know that you can have that kind of, you can affect people in that nature. So for me, because that character affected me, and I realized that if the character affects me, it then can affect other people. And so Sammy Goldenbaum was the character in that, and I loved every second when I got to do that. And it was also my mom. It was her favorite part too, for some reason. I don't know why I love that part. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully that answers the question.
That was
Awesome.
that,
All
that's
right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Mama Bear, for that question.
All right, Mama Bear. Thank you. So
Thank you, Mama
next
Bear.
question is going to Sergeant.
All right, Sergeant. How did it feel to be a part of Zack's Rebel Moon franchise?
An honor. That's it. An honor.
That's it.
It was just a complete honor. There's nothing more, nothing less. It's an honor. It's full of respect. Like it was it.
All right.
It was like just walking on a cloud all day. It was an honor.
Yeah, that's what we all hear. I mean, to let the internet tell it, the man is the devil, but everybody that's worked with him, they don't say that. So I don't know.
Nope. Like I said, full of energy, full of positivity, and always telling stories and always being active. Never in his own space. He was never unattached from everybody else. He was always with you, always right there. And he can read people too. So he kind of understands like, hey, we probably need to start moving along because he knows the atmosphere and he's just a well-oiled man.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Okay. Thank you for that, Sergeant. Next
sir.
question goes to our favorite Jimmy.
Curly Ray!
Hey, in the house. What's up, Curly? All right. What is your favorite video game franchise of all time?
I have to be careful. I'm on the internet right now.
You say missed.
So
First off, before you answer that, are you a gamer, Brett? You game?
So I do have my dark secrets that I was talking about balance earlier. And so whenever I need a break from what I do play Counter-Strike. And I've been playing that.
That's actually a pretty good pick.
Yeah, I've been playing that since it pretty much came out. And I love the game. If I was 15 again, I might go try to be a pro at it. But your reaction time, it just gets rough as you get older. But yeah, that game for me, it also makes me feel young. And I know that's strange, but I get to play with young kids and the brain is always active. I'm constantly moving. And so I really enjoy it. And I always feel happier after I do it. So for me, it's just this break from reality. And then I pop out or my wife gets mad,
Yeah. All right.
But my favorite franchise, though, so out of all the games I've played in my entire life, the one that I found myself constantly thinking about going back to exploring was the Fallout. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, cool. Do you watch the show, the Fallout show?
Yeah. I watched it. For me, I really enjoyed it. But they are very different to me. The game, I really enjoyed the exploration of it, the exploring, the
open world.
Yeah. I hadn't been in an open world game yet until that one. And there was a freeing feel to it that you could explore and loot and all that. That opened my eyes to all that. And I actually called my friends and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, I attach it. Oh, you can sell this? What do you mean I can sell this? What are you talking about? And so I kind of I played that a little too long, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, Fallout 4 is good. For me, I don't know why, but New Vegas is just the game for me. I just love just everything about it. But yeah,
New Vegas.
Nice.
Right.
Good picks, Brett.
All right. Thank you so much, Curly Ray.
Thank you, Curly.
All right. So, next question comes from John Marcellana.
All right. During your journey as an actor, what was the first movie you got to be in?
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna tell this story, okay? But you cannot tell anybody.
Hold on that thought, because there's a follow-up question also from our friends in Havoc. What was the first movie that inspired you to become an actor as well? So it's a two-part question.
Go back to what's yeah.
So was what meaning?
Yeah, there we go. So the first part of that question. So your journey as an actor. What was the first role? You know, your first movie that you actually got to be in?
movie that I've been in with a role was Pool Boy Drowning Out the Fury with Kevin Sorbo. That was a friend of a friend who knew somebody who knew somebody, and they needed somebody, and I was that somebody, and then I showed up as that somebody, and I was in a very unusual outfit, to say the least. I'm not going to go into details, but it was just a very embarrassing moment, and I was dressed in a very embarrassing outfit. I remember being in the trailer. I remember leaving the trailer. I never met Kevin Sorbo ever in my life, and I turn, and I'm in a very embarrassing outfit, and there's Kevin Sorbo with his children. And I'm just, it was not a healthy outfit, let's put it that way. And so he just goes, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I go, "Hey, yo, you're Kevin." And he goes, "Hey, that's an interesting get up." And I'm like, "Nice to meet you." And he goes, "Nice to meet you too. See you on set. Bye." And I'm just like, "This is my first. All right, welcome to Hollywood." Yeah, so that was my first movie. It was yeah. True story. You never know what's gonna happen.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
But it was a very funny movie. I enjoyed it. It was really funny to be on. Just my outfit was a lot. But yeah, comedy.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Marcelano, for that question. And then back to Sin Havoc's question. The first movie, TV show, or play that inspired you to become an actor.
So I think there's more moments than certain particular projects that are inspiring to me. And I think it's a gaggle. It's a gaggle of projects. So I remember in drama class, I watched East of Eden with James Dean, and he was just unbelievably emotional in that. And I didn't know how he was doing it, how he was so emotionally available. And so I really got into studying that man for quite some time. Because he did Giant, Rebel Without a Cause, and I just wanted to know what was the sauce that he had in his pocket, because I needed to know. And then, you know, there are moments in films, Forrest Gump. I remember watching Saving Private Ryan, and I remember when that film was over, nobody in the audience moved. They just were stunned by what that film did to them. And then everybody left the theater and no one was talking. It was the most eerie moment in film that I've been around people, because they were all affected by that film. If you go back and watch it again, I think as an adult, you'll understand it a lot more. It was, I'm getting, yeah. And so all those things happened within the same time period in my life. And that was really just the realizing that you can affect people, you can story tell, and you get to learn more, and you get to make movies like on top of it. It was just this is it. This is what I have to learn. So more like it pretty much didn't matter what movie it was. If that emotion, it was those emotional moments that were there that made you want to say, I want to continue this. Yeah. How do they create moments in movies? Because everybody has moments in movies that they like. Some of them, not everybody likes them, but everybody has those moments. And how are they doing that? To me, it was magic as a kid. Still is magic, to be honest. I still find it magical. But yeah. So it's moments in movies that are inspiring. Storytelling is inspiring.
All right. Thank you so much, Sin Havoc, for that question.
We have Qatar now, if I can find it. I saw it. Here it is.
All right, Mr.
From the Philippines.
How was it like being interviewed by a
punk?
I'm assuming it's a punk rock magazine.
Yeah,
punk rock magazine.
It was really fun. It was different. It was different type of questions. I'm
going to share it so to show the crowd.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, please.
Where is it? There it is. Let me just hide because we can't see you, Brett. There we go. There. Look at that. So yeah, how was it? How did What was that experience with this magazine?
It was really fun. They just asked different questions. If you go through and read them, I can't remember all the questions, but they were a little bit different than what I usually get asked. And so there's a different energy and you know,
like
honestly, yeah, that was really neat. But it was a lot of fun. They're very, very sweet people. But yeah, it was a lot of different questions. I always find it fun what kind of questions different people come up with, like what interests them, and then they come up with the question based on what interests them. And you know, they are really into punk. And so a lot of these questions had kind of that punk flair to it. And it really got me reintroduced to punk rock. My wife loves it. And so she was just like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And so it was fun just getting my wife's energy involved in everything. So it was a good time, but thanks for showing my new body there.
All right.
When it comes to music genres, Brett, what's your favorite music genre?
Wow. So I don't really have a favorite. I'm more of a mood guy, if that makes any sense. So like in the mornings when I go to the gym, there is a specific I do in the mornings. It is rap, a lot of rap in the morning to get me through my workouts. I play basketball as well in the morning. And so it's a lot of energy that keeps me going. And then when I like head to the sauna steam room, I'll I'll go as far as like Alanis Morissette, Goo Goo Dolls, just to keep me kind of coming.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, and then if I'm feeling romantic, Michael Bublé can come into play. Like I just dabble on what my mood is. And then especially if I'm preparing for like an audition, that's when I really start hitting some heavier stuff. I've been really getting into Nirvana lately. I know everybody has been in Nirvana, but me personally, it was Rebel Moon that kind of started diving me down into Nirvana. Just because I wanted to get darker and deeper and darker, and that guy is, So
you can't get better than Nirvana, dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't know
Nirvana
much
is
of
the
this
shit.
stuff, and so this was this great. So Nirvana for me, I always was. I'll wait because I want to appreciate it in the right time. Will be the right time.
This is my own personal opinion, but I've always said that the moment Kurt Cobain passed away, it's over. Like the genre of that music, unfortunately, it's been in decline from then. You know, because that was a shit.
Oh yeah,
that was a shit.
That was making music. And I've gone back and just watched all of his stuff. I really enjoy like the way that he didn't take it too seriously when he performed. He was just like, this is the music I like to do. Oops, messed up a little bit. But anyway, this is what I like. There weren't any rules to what he did. It was, I like this. Do you like this?
Right. Yeah.
I don't care if you like it because I'm playing it. And I kind of take that with acting as well. So that's why I've always kind of waited for Nirvana. But Kurt Cobain, yeah. But awesome. any music, I do. I listen to opera too. I listen to musicals as well. It just depends on, I'm an emotional guy. So it just depends on where we are.
Depends on where you are, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. I like it. Yeah.
All right. So we got a few more minutes, guys. So any last minute questions? For Brett? Put us in the chat. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Ask something.
Well, the next question is, well, I'll just let Charles read it.
All right. This is from Bat Dan's Thoughts. Brett Culbert, if Netflix were to get the rights to produce Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3, Zack Snyder came to you to be in his movie, what role would you see yourself as, or could you see yourself as?
I'm not going to answer that. I want you guys to answer that. That's way more fun, and I can't answer that. I don't answer that kind of question.
Well, based off of your energy, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Based off of his energy, I can see him doing Booster Gold. I can see it.
Gold, or I could see
Booster
Hal
Gold?
Jordan. I could see Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. There you go. There you go.
See Hal Jordan.
We already got Wayne T. Carr as one Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Right here we got the other one. Look at the shades. He's wearing the shades, the pilot shades. It's perfect.
Like Green Lantern,
there you go.
Like Green Lantern.
Sorry, Brett, I couldn't hear you there.
So I do like Green Lantern.
You do like Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice. Thanks, Bat Dan, for that question.
Thank you for the question. Yeah,
that was a good one, Bat Dan.
Thanks for answering. I guess.
All right. Okay. Okay. We got two more questions coming in here. Another one from Mama Bear. Here we go.
All right. Another question from Mama Bear. What would be your dream character to play?
I'm just not one of these actors who think like I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to play a superhero. I would love to play a superhero. My friends and I, we always joke that Bond would be really cool. I'm not gonna lie, Bond would be a lot of fun. But like I said, I've been really wanting to play do a war film or a western. So I don't really have a dream character per se.
Red Dead Redemption. We can put you in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
there you go.
That would be good.
Nice.
The fact that I know that. Give me a horse and a shotgun. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All
right. Thank you so much, Mama Bear, again for that question.
Yes.
Anybody else?
Thank you, Mama. Yeah, one more here. Oh no, I don't know if this. Okay. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, keep those questions rolling. I see them coming in.
You see him coming?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's put another one from. Guys, slow down.
We got a question from looks like Nicholas Forrestal right after Mama Bear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
All right. Which is your favorite dog? I'm assuming you mean like type of dog, species.
That's why I didn't want to say. I'm like, how do I take this question?
He doesn't hear you. Shh.
I don't really have a favorite dog species. My wife introduced me to Boston Terriers, and we got this little guy, and he just has become my new best friend. But I do not have a dog. I really do want a beagle and a boxer. Just because I used to, when I was younger, there was a house that lived down. I lived in the country, first of all, with like cows, and I would every time I got off the bus, the house next to me had a beagle, and the beagle would always run, screaming and barking to come greet me. And that beagle and I would go in the woods together every single day and explore the woods. And so I really became attached to a beagle. So eventually, a beagle and a boxer would be nice. But I do love you too, buddy. So yeah, hope that answers the question, Nick.
All right. Thank you so much.
All righty. We got another one here. I just saw it, but all this scrolled up at last minute. Let me find it again. It was another one from John.
Okay. All right. Another one from John Marcelana. Here's another question. What is an actor you want to work with the most in the movies?
That's a good question.
So who is an actor you'd want to work with?
Or who? Yeah.
Right. Who? What? Which actor? Yeah.
Off the top of my head, that's really tough. I mean, there's
so many greats.
There's a list of over 1,000 humans that I've, but I think it would really be fun to play with Michael Keaton. Personally, right. I've dug Michael Keaton my entire life, and I just love everything he does. He always brings something new to the table. He always is passionate about what he does. He's inspiring. He is a man full of energy, and he's also a man full of a lot of different faces. He too can do the comedy. He can do I don't know, like Beetlejuice's Batman. I mean, so for me,
you get a chance to see Beetlejuice in the theater?
Not yet.
Okay,
still on the list.
We won't spoil it for you then.
Please don't.
All right.
Okay, so we got two more questions, and okay, one more from Bat Dan.
All right. I met Sophia Botella at the Fan Expo Chicago, and she was a really sweet person. What was it like working with her on Rebel Moon? In fact, I was going to ask, like, what was it? Not just her, but I mean, you had Jaimin Hansu, you had Charlie Hunnam, you had Anthony Hopkins, you had, I mean, a whole lot of Carrie Ells. What was it like working with them?
Well, so they shot this in over 130 some days. So I did not have the opportunity to be on set with all of them because I know a lot of it was on location with actual wheat. And I wasn't there. I was on the studio, so with the ship. So unfortunately, it was just everybody that you saw on that ship. that I worked with. So Sophia was there, and I also met Ed. He was there that day as well. But Sophia was very professional, very professional, and very, very sweet. I didn't have a lot of conversation because she's an actress, and so she was doing her thing the entire time. But I found myself being an onlooker when I got to see her do the action when she comes in and kills all three of us. They were really working on that for a while. Like they were getting it right. They wanted all the movement right. So I got to see them coordinate everything. And so I got to see this rehearsal done a few times. So I get to just see her I'm getting to watch her just, I'm just like, yeah, this is going to be sweet. Because I hadn't seen what the action looked like yet. I'm watching it. I'm there. And so I'm just like, all right. And then there was like this malfunction with the gun, like before we started filming. And then she's like, I'm missing a gun. And I go, are you missing a gun? So then her and I are like, we need a gun. And so there was this funny moment that her and I had that we were just trying to find one of the guns. So she was also, she had the ability to like be like fun and playful. So yeah, super sweet, like you said. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you, Bad Dance, for that question.
Yep, we got one more question. I just saw it right here. Actually, it was a good question. This was a really good one.
As opposed to all those bad questions.
No, they're all good questions. This one from Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls fan 85. Have you ever considered Broadway?
That is my wife's favorite TV show.
Well, how about that?
We actually got to go to the set and look at it. Have I considered Broadway? I mean, yeah, I think every actor has a taste for it. There's no problem with it. It's time consuming. So when you commit to a Broadway show, you have to be in New York and you have to do it every single day. And so then you kind of have to go, well, I can't really audition for a lot of TV film here if it's in those dates. So yeah, it depends on the project, but I would love to do some nice romantic small play. I don't really do musicals. I have done musicals, but
yeah. You know what? In my opinion, Broadway, I like Broadway. I was in New York. I went to school in New York.
Okay.
And we used to go, our friends would go, and we'd go to these plays, and we didn't really care specifically what they were about. It was just basically going there to see the performances and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I always found that theater always kept it real. It's like when you want to get away from Hollywood and all of the crap and that comes with the business, go to an actual theater, go to an actual play. You'll see that there is a vast difference between the two. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's moments that I would love to transport myself back to college and just where there wasn't all the pressure of the industry and I was just doing theater. People would show up and I was just doing theater and it was just in the rehearsals and we took it so seriously and we loved it every single day and the actual warm-ups on a stage together, all the little things that go and yeah, I miss doing it. But it's hard to find a lot of good theater out here sometimes. But I do miss it. And so for me, it's more of a stress reliever. So my wife and I will go see in shows sometimes.
Yeah,
exactly the same thing. Like sit back and just really go, wow, these actors are great.
They're great. I mean, seeing them live and actually seeing them hone their craft right on stage versus, somebody taking that work and bastardizing it.
Yeah,
destroying it. It's just
or not being there. I mean, sometimes
exactly. Yeah,
and whoa, that was okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no, I absolutely love live theater, and yes, I would love to do Broadway if the right play came and the opportunity was there and the dates were there for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Brett, I got a question I want to throw at Brett.
Yeah.
Brett, what I would like to know is what one piece of advice would you be able to give all of those out there, all of us who are trying to and striving to achieve our dreams? What is the best piece of advice you'd give all of us out there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like that one. That's deep.
This is going to sound really cliche, but two things that for me personally that have helped me kind of see different is this isn't about you. Nothing really is. We're here for other people. Think about it like that. And do what's hard, because doing what's hard is usually what's right. And so if you look at your day and you plan your day and you go, well, I could, or no, do what you could. And I know that that sounds super cliche, but if you kind of adjust your life to that style, even though you might not like what you're doing, there is great value in that. And then on top of that, doing what's hard is have fun. And don't take all of everything too seriously. We have a finite amount of time here. We are on a planet for not that long, and so have fun. Don't take it all seriously. Don't spend too much time behind the phone. Like, live a little bit. And that, for me, that's really important, is to just have fun, do what's hard. This life is not about you. Yes, you're in the life, but it's not about you. Never has been, never was. You will die. The world will continue. So do what's hard, have fun. It's not about you.
I love it. It's a beautiful answer, my friend. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That last question was from Gilmore Girls fan 85. Thank you so much for that question. Brett, sir, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate that. We know you are a busy man. We do appreciate you.
Before you go,
but
wait, there's more. There's more.
There's more for sure. But I just wanted to personally thank you for coming on and allowing us some time to speak with you and get to know who you are as an actor. We look forward to everything that you're going to be doing moving forward here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brett Culbert.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate the whole setup that you did, everything that you did, having the pages ready. That, again, going back to, you guys put energy about a human being and you cared, right? And so thank you for doing that. Thank you for taking the time.
We're a relatively new podcast. You know, this is episode 7, and our goal is to be able to build a platform for people like yourself, actors, writers, directors, and also people from the fandom, from the geek world, etc., to come and not only share your story and share your journey, but also promote. So anytime you want to come back to the show, you have a new movie or a new show or whatever, open invitation, Brett.
We'd love to have you on, brother.
We would love to have you back. And listen, in my book, you are part of Zack's cast. We are Zack Snyder fans. We support Zack's cast as well. So just because your role was minor, it doesn't make it less important. You are part of.
Oh no!
You are part of the Snyderverse.
Absolutely. Hey, exactly. You are part of the Snyderverse now. Welcome to the Snyderverse. All good things, man. Like I said, we look forward to seeing everything that you're going to be in from this point forward. If you're not already, follow this man. Instagram, everywhere, pretty much. Twitter. What is it at Brett?
I got it right here.
Is that right?
I got it. Yep. I got it right here.
Thank you, guys.
So, guys, there's his Instagram page. Please go follow him. Show him some love. Oh, what did happen? Why? Oh,
I see. Okay.
That was my other account. I'm sorry. That was my other account. My bad. That was my other account. I have multiple accounts.
That was an example of how to click the button. I see what you did. That was great. No, that was great. Everybody do that. The same thing that Nikki did. Follow that.
Click that follow. Exactly.
So, Brett, you know what you got to do now. So while I prep and let the audience know what we're going to do, so we'll give you a minute.
Okay.
Go grab
it.
Yeah. So, guys, as you guys, maybe you guys are not aware, so I will inform you. It's Brett and Catherine's anniversary. Hello.
Lexi.
Oh, you take this one. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Reese here too.
Hi, I'm Phil. This is Charles. This is Rocks. So we, first of all, we wanted to thank your husband for giving us a moment of your precious time to come to the show and share his experience. And we also found out you guys is your anniversary.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
So the chat here is going to give you an anniversary here. Yep.
Aw.
And also, I did something special, which I'm going to share.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
Just a last minute, quick little collage of
It is absolutely
your.
gorgeous. Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know how you did that. Oh my goodness. Remember that?
Yep.
The one where I'm like, that was like one of our third or fourth day when we moved here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just chasing
Cool.
her around. Oh my god, that was the other day.
You got the trend, the thumbs up.
Oh man. So the one that we're kissing, that was our wedding pictures. Our like when your pre-wedding anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Engagement. Thank you.
Oh, check out the Rebel Moon
Oh,
one. That's
wow.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually a surprise to us because when we went to go see the screening, you know, it was just like a fan screening and we had no idea what to expect. So it was quite lovely to see that there was all that there and
Yeah.
able to meet some of the fans and everything.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Thank you guys so much. That's
Absolutely. And it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure.
And congratulations, guys. Happy
Congratulations. Absolutely.
So, Brett, best of luck, and please stay in touch with us. And like I said, open invitation to come back to the show.
Thank you so much. That's so meaningful. I'll take you up on that. All of you.
Thank you so
All
much
right.
for your time.
All right. Thank you so much again, Brett, for stopping by. The commander of the King's Gaze, everybody, Mr. Brett Culbert. Thank you so much.
Have a beautiful day, everybody.
You too.
Night. Beautiful night.
Bye-bye. All right.
Guys,
Awesome.
Very nice, guys.
that was awesome. Let's go with the chat. Bishop.
Bishop.
The
nice
Bishops.
to meet you.
What's up, Bishop? Who else? All right, Sergeant. Oh, wait, I lost you again. Sergeant. Ah, it's going too fast.
It's okay.
There you go. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, Brett. You too, Lethal Geeks. Okay, thank you for that.
Thank you, Sergeant. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thoughts,
Dan.
great interview.
Nice.
Sin Havoc below that. Thanks, Brett. Yep. Thank you,
Yeah.
Brett.
I wanted to go back. If you can go back a few. CS, the director, he highlighted something about Brett as well. He was talking about Brett playing Robin and connecting him to the Robin story about the death of Robin, the one that Zack Snyder was going to tell. It was way
okay.
back
Yeah, right here.
There it is.
I would cast Brett as Robin to connect BVS in a serious tone next to Ben Affleck's Batman in Justice League or Jonathan Crane, aka Scarecrow. That would be a pretty cool pick. Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
We are now going to go ahead and move into our topics now. It was wonderful having that man on. I'm glad we had a chance to speak to him.
That was a great interview, man. That
Yeah.
was Brett's energy was just that was great.
I know, right?
You know what?
You can feel. You can feel.
That was something I really needed to hear tonight. Brett was awesome. That was good.
So, guys,
we appreciate you coming out there, CS Director. You don't know me. Actually, you do know me because I follow you and I've been on your page for quite some time. But I've been talking to you about us doing a show together, and this was a while back. But man, whenever you have some time, I'd love to have you on.
Yeah, reach us out. Either DM Charles or send us an email, but reach out to us and we can definitely talk.
CS Director, guys, if you don't follow him, go follow him. He is a very, very passionate Snyderverse fan. He is just as passionate as us, if not more. So he is a vocal proponent for Zack Snyder. So yeah, go follow his page for sure.
Alrighty. So, question for you guys.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I'm entertained. I don't know about you guys. I'm Zacktivated.
I'm pretty pumped myself right now, man.
Nice.
Pretty good over here.
Okay. So, on to the next subject. We are going to do a trailer reaction.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hey, ACS, I'm gonna send you I follow you already, so I'm gonna send you a DM, okay? All right, go ahead, bud.
All right. No problem. Okay. So, where was I? Okay. So, yeah. So, we're going to do a trailer reaction for the Thunderbolts because it came out. There's kind of a 50-50 reaction. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people like, some people like, cool. You know, but hey, you never know how a movie's going to do based on a trailer, because a trailer can, just like editing, the magic of editing, it can make it look something nice, but the final product can suck, or vice versa. So we don't know how this movie is going to perform, but it has the freaking Winter Soldier, and I love Sebastian Stan, so we are going to react to the trailer. So let me just upload. No, that's not the one. Damn, I gotta learn how to do this. Where
Did you do what I told you to do?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. I just didn't have time to upload it to the StreamYard, so I have to do that now. But
Okay.
all good. Okay, so guys, obviously here is the trailer for, if you haven't seen it, this is the trailer for the Thunderbolts, and a link will be in the description, so you can go also and check the trailer by yourself later if you want to.
I click leave on porch. I click leave on porch. Your subordinates will be reported to DoorDash HQ.
Alexi, it's me. Open up.
Milena? Elena!
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about the wait. It was an important call. Highly classified. Lot of work. Many irons in fire.
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full. So filled. But why do you ask this? What brings you here?
There is something wrong with me. An emptiness. I'm just drifting. And I don't have purpose. I thought throwing myself into work was the answer. When your feet are on the air, your head on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Who sent you, Bob?
Nobody. You were all sent?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Robbing government labs. Contract kills.
Yeah, so?
So, someone wants us gone. What the hell?
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
What's the plan?
This could get messy.
But eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys And there are worse guys. And nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
Don't worry, she's bulletproof. What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish.
Is that Bucky?
That's not good.
Okay. So, thoughts?
I'll let
Charles,
I'll let Charles go first.
Charles, you got to unmute.
I know I was on mute because I was laughing.
Oh.
All right, time to get serious, folks. Okay. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm more, you know, I'm more DC than Marvel. When it came to Marvel, it was, you know, Iron Man for me, and that was pretty much it. You know, obviously Logan on the Sony side of things, but still Marvel. So I was an X-Men fan and a Tony Stark fan. I really didn't follow the Thunderbolts that much. To me, it looks. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I mean, it you know, you got what is her name? I can't remember the actress's name.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh, yeah. So you got Florence Pugh,
Pew pew,
and you have Julia Louise Dreyfus. Is that her name? I think
Val.
Yeah, yep. Val. So I mean, it's like Suicide Squad in a sense. I mean, you know, you got your Amanda Waller, you got your Amanda Waller and Val. You know, you got your I mean, it was just plain superhero fare, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't love it or hate it. I just whatever.
Yeah, I know it's definitely like me personally. I think it's a little too late, too late because we already had the Suicide Squad, and honestly, this movie should be rated R. The Thunderbolts. I would have gone straight R. Look, listen, after Deadpool and Wolverine, I mean, the audience, Disney should realize that the audience is ready to leave the little kitties aside and let's get a little dirty with an R-rated movie.
Right. And you see, that's the thing. Even if it's not R-rated, it's the story too, because like I said, in my opinion, the X-Men stories, in my opinion, they were the only ones that balanced both that tone, that humorous tone. You know, it had the humor in it, but it wasn't so overwhelming that, you know, the story was spun off by it. You know what I mean? They kept that serious tone, especially with Logan's story, with pretty much everybody's story was genuinely a serious thing. I mean, with this, I kind of got that with what was it? Captain America 4. So I got a more serious, I got that Winter Soldier vibe watching that, and that kind of drew me in more than the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, that felt more Winter Soldier, more spy, more
espionage. It's way more grounded. It felt way, you know, exactly like that. When you see the Thunderbolts together, it's just you got another group of misfits, you know, ready to take on the world.
I think Qatar basically hit the nail on the head. It looks generic. That's
generic. There we go. It's just plain.
When I was watching that,
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was just okay.
Like honestly, it looks to me. Honestly, it looks like something that should have gone straight to Disney Plus. I don't even think
exactly.
So,
Right. It's like it would be like them trying to make Hawkeye theatrical. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like to me.
Right. Yeah.
It was like, no, don't make it theatrical. It definitely belongs on Disney Plus for sure.
It
had that feel to me. So
I don't think Thunderbolts have that mainstream appeal when it comes to comic book stories and comic book movies. I don't think the mainstream audience really even know who the Thunderbolts are. So when they see that, I don't think there's
They
any,
don't. It's
there's no
like
connection,
we the geeks
you know?
know who the Thunderbolts are.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
so
we know, but the mainstream, the people who they're supposed to be targeting these movies towards, they got no clue. So I'll be honest with you, I'd be surprised if this movie does good numbers. I'd be very surprised. It looks like something.
Yeah, that's right, Bad Dance. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, it was Fox, not Sony. That's what I meant.
But yeah, it looks like something that should be going straight to Disney, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, doesn't look like a big budget theatrical, huge Marvel extravaganza like you expect from the brand, right? So I don't think you're going to see that turn out.
wouldn't expect the next movies to reflect lessons definitely were, since they were filmed already. That's true. You know, hopefully listen, the movies are coming now. It is what it is. But hopefully, like, we know Avengers is coming with RDJ. We already had this chat on the previous streams. Hopefully they learned the lessons that they learned now with Deadpool and Wolverine. They can, okay, listen, take the win, take the W, but learn from listen to the audience, listen to what we want to see.
You know what? I can see them going darker with Avengers, but I can't see them going full R. I just don't, because
that's fine. Listen, if they don't want to go hard art, that's fine. I mean, like, for instance, Blade. Well, now there's rumors that Blade might can.
It's just with the Avengers brand. Like, at the end of the day, the Avengers brand is their target audience is kids, right? So when it comes to a film of that caliber, I can't see them doing it. I just can't see it.
Yeah,
I can see them going dark PG-13, but I cannot see them hitting that R.
But you know what? Maybe these. Now, here's the thing, though. Another theory that could be about the Thunderbolts is that you see the asterisks, right? What if they're the Dark Avengers?
So you think that little asterisk that popped up there was another tactic or a marketing ploy to say, are they though? Okay.
They have Avengers Tower now. Val bought. Now we know who bought the tower from Tony. So who knows? Who knows? All right, a drop for everybody, and we move to the next trailer. What drop should I throw?
Oh man, why'd I get mixed up with that bitch?
Because she got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
Jesus.
Where did that one come from, Phil?
That was his favorite one. That's one of his favorites, I'm telling you.
That one's Heat, Michael Mann. You ever saw Heat?
I've never seen Heat.
You've never seen Heat?
I've never seen Heat. I'm sorry.
Probably one of the, if not one of the greatest crime dramas out, man. I'm telling you, Michael Mann, he slayed on that movie.
Trust me, listen, it's going on my list. It's going on my
list.
Dude, that's Al
you
Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Yeah, go ahead and put his Tom Cruise's Collateral on there if you haven't seen that.
I've seen Collateral.
You've seen Collateral? Okay. Yeah.
And Miami Vice, Michael
and
Miami
Vice.
Miami Vice, the movie, but also
I've seen the show, I've seen the movie. Yep.
Okay.
Never seen Heat.
Oh, dude, you're missing out a lot. Trust me.
All right. So before you drop the next trailer, so we are talking about. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the one. Okay. All right. So the next trailer.
Hang on. I like what Mama Bear said. Highlight that comment. Highlight that one, Mama Bear.
What did she say? Phil clearly picked the clip with me in mind.
I don't know. Am I blushing?
Got a little rosiness to those cheeks, buddy.
I love you too, Mama Bear. Okay.
All right, so for those of you guys who haven't seen it, this is the trailer reaction to the new it's a film, right? Is it a film? Yeah. That's coming out. It's called Cross.
No. Ballerina.
Ballerina.
Cross? Right, you did put the Ballerina in there. Hang on. Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
All right.
I'm jumping ahead.
We're gonna get there. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. So, guys, this
You
is
snuck some stuff in there. That's what you did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But you did too, so it's all good.
I did.
All right, guys. So here is the trailer reaction for Ballerina from the world of John Wick, and also the link for the trailer will be on the description, so you guys can go check it out for yourselves later. So here we go.
Do you like your dogs? I know a school where they teach dances. I could take you there if you'd like.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Welcome to the Continental. Eve Macaro of the Buscaroma. What a pleasure to see you again. You have no idea what you just walked into.
They killed my father. This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
You're him. The one they call the Baba Yaga. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
Now we're talking.
I like.
They had me at Baba Yaga.
As
Yes.
soon as did you see me jump up as soon as they said that?
See, no, check it out. No. I'm glad she's in the lead, and let me tell you why. You know, this is what it reminds me of. Have you guys ever heard of a show back in the '90s called La Femme Nikita?
Yes,
I have.
I've seen that's a Canadian. That's Canadian.
Come up, homie. I'm gonna tell you right now. That show, they made it twice. So there was one in the '90s, and then they remade it with what is her name?
Maggie Q.
Maggie Q. Yes, and they remade it with Maggie Q. Which was pretty
But
good.
also-
But the original one, though, oh man, that one. What is her name? Is it Peter Wilson?
No. No, that's hold on. So there's actually a few versions. So first we have the original
There's
one,
the one, yeah,
the movie that
Yeah.
was with I forgot her name. She's a French actress. Let me look it up.
yeah. I'm talking about the one with Peter Wilson from 1997 to 2001. That one specifically.
Okay, that's the Canadian show.
Yeah, that's the Canadian one. That one came out in 97, somewhere around there. But that was a great show. It had a strong female lead in Peter Wilson as Nikita. It has some really, really great acting talent in that series, man. It was really, really good.
I feel bad because as a Canadian, I've never seen it. But '97, I was just a little kid, so that would make sense.
Yeah, that makes
I'm probably
sense,
gonna
yeah.
have to check it out.
Check it out.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. That show right there, that's what got me into the whole, you know, the spies and all that other kind of stuff. After that, it was Alias with Jennifer Garner.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember Alias.
I'm also a big fan of 24. That also get like that.
24 is my show. Yeah, 24 is my
mine
show.
too.
Yeah. Jack Bauer's my man. So, yep.
So this was the show, and this was the original.
Yeah.
This is the
There it
original
is.
one.
Yeah, that's the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made
This
a
was Luc
movie.
Besson.
And then they made a movie with what is her name? Bridget
Bridget Fonda.
Yes.
Point of no return. Point of no return.
Yeah. Based off of that. Yeah. Yep.
Based of this original. Why is it not showing, dude? What the hell? Oh, because that's why. Because I changed the screen. That's stupid. Let's just do the window. There we go. Yep. This is the original one.
That's the original one. Yep.
Yep. And yeah, the one you said with Bridget Fonda, I'll show it to you right now. But this was like the American knockoff, basically.
Right. But yeah, exactly.
There it is. 1993 with Bridget Fonda and Gabriel Byrne.
Mm-hmm.
So these are like your feminine, well, feminine Nikita, but La Feminine type badass,
yeah, exactly,
assassin, female assassin.
Yes,
and that's what Ballerina is all about, because
that is what it's all about, and that's what it reminds me of. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm all in for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
no,
I have.
Sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say, no, the trailer for Ballerina, that looked awesome. Like I didn't even know Keanu was in it. This was the first time I seen the trailer. So yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, me too. I didn't watch it. I haven't seen it.
I don't think he's gonna have a major role. Looks like just a small little
it's
maybe cameo here or there, and that's probably about it. But that's good because it allows this new lead the opportunity to shine. And you know, Keanu's done his 3 John Wick movies now, so I think it's time for John Wick movies. So yeah, I think it is time. So
yeah. And this is the second time, I believe, that Keanu has worked with Ana de Armas, because he did work with her on a film with another. I think it was an Eli Roth movie. It was about 2 girls that show up at Keanu Reeves' house. Like,
I seen it. I seen that one.
You know,
that was God, what was it called? Oh, that was a good.
Oh, was that her?
That was her.
Yeah. What is it? Knock knock.
Knock,
right?
Hey, knock. That's it. Yep. That was
sure?
a good movie.
Yeah, it's her.
Yep.
You don't believe me, do you? Okay, I'll show you. Okay. Hold on. Wait. All right. Knock knock.
That movie was intense.
Knock knock. All right. Hold on. I'm going to share this. There you go.
That is her. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That was one of the first movies me and my wife watched together when we first started dating. Was Knock Knock.
Who's there? Guys, in the chat, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Ballerina? Not your cup of tea? Yes, no, maybe. I saw someone here, and I'm not gonna highlight you to mock you, but I'm like, dude, why haven't you seen it yet? Where are you? Okay, Batman, why? Dude?
Why, dude? John Wick is phenomenal. Dude, they're great movies. They're phenomenal films. Like, damn.
Dude, you gotta go watch. You gotta watch the movies, dude. You gotta go watch them. They are.
That's actually pretty surprising.
Actually, Batman, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Also, Highlander is coming. Same director who's doing Highlander directed these fucking films, dude. You have to watch John Wick because it's going to give you an idea of where Highlander is going. The grittiness, the grounded action. So you have to catch them. Yes, absolutely. You got to catch them. Okay.
You know what the action? I want to just so Batman. I wanted to say something to him. The action in the John Wick movies. You know what the vibe I get from them every time I watch those movies. It would be like, I'm sure you've seen the Daredevil series on Netflix. Crank that up to like 11. What they did in that show.
Oh yeah,
and that's what you're getting with John Wick. Okay, dude, you have to watch the John Wick movies. Have to.
And I mean the premise is so the premise is so outlandish and simple and streamlined and straightforward that, you know, you're like, wow, they were able to turn just that subject into what they turned it into, and it spun off, you know, an entire backstory of what that whole world is about, all the way up to the point of the ballerina. So yeah, buddy, it starts off with a singular guy and a dog, and it takes off from there. So definitely check it out, Bad Dance. Yeah.
Also, Josh said here also, which I also agree, because I'm a huge James Bond fan.
She
was in No Time to Die. So
Yeah.
that was her like preview in a way. Like, hey, if you guys liked her, even though her role in James Bond No Time to Die was short, but it's a brief glimpse of what's to come in Ballerina. So
Yeah, she was in the
Definitely
Glimmer
got-
Man. I'm not the Glimmer Man, excuse me. She was in on Netflix. The one with the Gray Man. There we go.
The Gray Man, yeah.
So she was in the Gray Man. Yeah, and then she was in another one too, playing a
Blade Runner.
huh?
She was in
No,
Blade
yeah, she
Runner
was in
too.
Blade Runner, but this was another like kind of like an Assassins
Knives Out.
movie.
Knives Out.
Yeah. Oh,
Knives
look,
Out.
Was
Sin
in Knives
Havoc
Out.
said Knives Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been in quite a few things actually. Yeah.
Do you know that her first movie, she worked with Todd Phillips, War Dogs with Jonah Hill and Miles Teller. But here's the crazy part. She didn't know any English because she's Cuban, so she had to learn English on set to make the movie, dude.
Ghosted. That's what it was in Havoc. Thank you.
Ghosted.
Ghosted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's with Captain America with Chris Evans.
Yeah, with Chris Evans. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one, but
Just the beauty of the ocean. At a moment like this, I'm gonna make you rich, Bud Fox. Yeah, rich enough you can afford a girl like Darian. This is your wake-up call, pal. Go to work.
Man.
So you guys know now. Go watch John Wick. Homework. Okay. Next trailer.
All right. Alex Cross. So for those who don't know about Alex Cross, the first time I've ever seen that character portrayed in a movie was by Morgan Freeman. And that was Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider, based off of two books by Patterson. What is his first name?
James Patterson.
James, yes, James Patterson.
Patterson.
So yeah, it's basically about a forensic detective, very smart, very intelligent. Like I said, Morgan Freeman played in Along Came a Spider, and that other one, Kiss the Girls, which was pretty good. Those are, I think, came out in the 90s. But yeah, so here's the Aldous Hodge, who plays Hawkman in Black Adam. He is Alex Cross in this trailer. So yeah, go ahead and check it out.
Okay, so let me upload this, and as always, guys, here's the trailer reaction for Cross, which is going to air on Amazon Prime. And also, if you guys want to go check out the trailer later by yourselves, I will leave the link in the description.
I'm not a monster. I don't kill for fun. You're gonna be part of a masterpiece. And when I'm done, the world will know the truth.
What do you do, Alex?
I'm a detective.
You mean you're a cop?
Metro PD. We joined the force together.
No, I got it.
You the doctor?
PhD, psychology.
Let's see how long you last.
But you can call me Detective Alex Cross.
They found him dead in his car. Apparent overdose.
I didn't make it sugar, playing by the rules.
Died shortly after suicide.
They got killed to cover up what happened. I think he was murdered. Whoever killed him had to change him into someone else first.
This girl's missing.
Multiple victims are connected to this.
And you know this how?
He's doing this thing. This is where it all started.
Have you always been this good?
You're not in my head. Oh, I'm definitely living rent-free. You know.
I'm checking troubleshooter, moving down the line. You got kids?
A boy and a girl.
You raised a good man.
It's just been so much.
I lost my wife a little over a year ago.
But that's okay, cause trouble man.
Alex!
I want to be here for you.
You're not managing very well.
It gets weirder.
He's not gonna stop unless I make him stop. He was in my house. He's never gonna give up. You think you can stop him? I know I can. Because I know him better than he knows himself.
Excuse me, I said movie earlier. No, that is a new series. Even better.
I like that.
Even better.
That
All
has
right.
my attention. That definitely
Yeah,
has my attention.
that has my attention. Like I said,
Well,
I was
it had-
I was a
it had-
fan of that, man. When I first saw Morgan Freeman play those roles, I was just like, got me into the Patterson books. Yeah.
Yep. Actually, I was going real quick here. 28 books. James Patterson has wrote it with Alex Cross.
For the Alex
28.
Cross series. Okay. Have they
Right.
ever done a movie or a TV series with Alex Cross before? Because like
Yeah.
the name, they have, eh? Okay.
Yeah. The first one was Along Came a Spider with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen Along Came a Spider, but I didn't realize that it was.
No, Kiss the Girls came first.
Oh, that was. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was Kiss the Girls first, and then Along Came a Spider. Yeah, they tried unsuccessfully to spin it off into a franchise with names of John.
Taylor
Perry.
Tyler Perry.
That movie did not do very. It was okay. It wasn't bad. He didn't play a bad Alex Ross, but it didn't do very well at the box office, so that failed to launch basically. But yeah. But this one looks good. They're going at it again,
good,
and I think
yeah.
it fits better in a series. I think that it would be better in a series, especially when you're talking about true crime and stuff like that. So,
Well, because you could get so much more character development out of a series than you can out of a movie, right? So
Yeah.
it's definitely the right. And you know what? It's weird because like the vibe I was getting from this, okay, and you guys know I play video games, right? I've always wanted a Max Payne show in this very similar style. Have you guys ever played Max Payne?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have, eh? Now imagine if they like, don't you think like the Alex Cross, like didn't you get those vibes? Can't you see them doing like a Max Payne series in that style? That would be so good in my opinion. But yeah, back to Alex Cross. That looks dope. I'm definitely going to be checking.
Dude, we can get Brett to be Max Payne as well. There's another one.
Brett could pass as Max, definitely.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the hair, give him a leather jacket.
Listen,
give him like a Cortland leather jacket.
Poke him up a little bit, and he's
I have
there.
been dying for them to do something with the Max Payne franchise. I loved the original video games. The movie that they did with Wahlberg sucked. And then after that, the franchise just kind of went stagnant. I've been dying for them to do something with it.
Yeah, it did. The one with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, it Senhavik pretty much said it right there.
But that
also,
to me, that wasn't Max Payne. That was something that Hollywood decided to.
that was a
That's
multiverse,
Max,
alternate universe that we're not going to discuss. Now, guys, someone else is playing Alex Cross. You know who? Our Green Lantern, Mr. Wayne T. Carr.
Oh, damn.
Yep. So there's a new book coming out, I believe in November. I read a new Alex Cross. It's called The House of Cross. And Wayne is going to be voicing. He's pretty much going to be the narrator. He's going to be voicing, doing the audiobook.
Awesome. That's great. That's good for him, man.
You know, yeah, man. And this is what I like. I like that. You know what? That Zach's cast keeps getting work. You know, you know. So because we're going to keep supporting them, no matter what, because that's the type of fan base we are. You know, we are tight. And we support everybody. So definitely, I'm going to check out this.
Mama Bear said they didn't lie. The movie with Mark Wahlberg was Max Payne. Maximum pain.
He spelled it the right way. So yeah, it was that kind of pain.
Do you know who was also miscast in that movie? Jason Bateman. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? This is not your shit. This is not your.
The day they said Wahlberg was playing Max Payne, I was just like, no, this movie's not gonna. It's not gonna work. He's not. I'm sorry, but like there was that time where everybody thought Mark Wahlberg could play every character in Hollywood. No, sorry, bro.
Like The Rock.
yeah. Like he went through that phase. Remember where he was just in everything? Yeah.
There are some things that need to be dedicatedly. They need that special treatment. You know. Max Payne is one of them because again, it's one of those, like, this is what I love about Netflix, that they've been doing so freaking well with video games. They are bringing all of the games that we all grew up with into animation, and they are killing it. They are,
dude. I would, like I said, I've said it online. I would even take a Max Payne anime. I would take a Max Payne anime because that's how desperate I am for for a Max Payne story. I love that world. I want it to come back so bad.
To answer Batman's question, I have not seen the Killer's Game yet. It's in my list, but I have not seen it yet. No. It's basically an army. Wait, is it a crossover?
It's basically an Army of the Dead Rebel Moon crossover.
Because Sofia Boutella is the lead actress in the movie. It's Dave and Sophia. They're both in the. Okay, that's what he meant. But yeah, no, it's not. I haven't seen that yet. It's on my list. Absolutely. What else here? Shout out to Wayne T. Carr. Alrighty. Who else? I'll just chop some. Yep. No, Aldous Hodge is definitely, he is up and coming. You know, this role is going to make him, because as I was telling you earlier, Charles, like
no, he's been there, brother. He got his start in Leverage. You remember this TV show Leverage?
I never saw it, but
yeah.
I know the show. I never
show. He been chopping him and his brother. No, a lot of people don't know his brother Edwin Hodge. They played in a movie together that just came out last year sometime. I think it was called Parallel. Basically about parallel universes and stuff. And it was a pretty good. It was a pretty decent show. But also, his brother was also in. Have you guys seen the Tomorrow War?
Yes.
The black dude that was in that. Remember the black guy that was in that show? Not the heavy set one, the other one with the shotgun. That's his brother. That's his brother. That's the shit one. Yeah. That's his older brother. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. And yeah, that's with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah.
Yeah, that's when he transitioned to from the MCU to Amazon Prime. He's been doing pretty good with Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
you know, he's getting good work there. As I was telling you, like you have these genres where actors fit perfectly. You know, like with the spy or the true crime genre, the superhero, the sci-fi. You know, so you just need to know where to mix and match them. You know, and yeah, I know he's definitely gonna kill it with Cross for sure. Definitely gonna see it. I still want to see more Aldous Hodge Hawkman. Hopefully, after we get ZSJL 2 and 3, Netflix can buy Black Adam universe. Who knows, dude? Who knows? You know, first we gotta get Zach's baby back at Netflix, and after that, sky's the limit. Okay, so for that, Bat Dad, I'm going to throw you a drop. I'm going to throw you a classic. And it is going to be
Yeah, you got spirit, kid. I'll give you that. More than your old man, anyway. In the joint, Chill told me about the night he killed your parents. He said your father begged for mercy. Begged. Like a dog.
Like a dog.
Okay.
You're on mute, brother. Oh, never mind. You're good. All right, man. Let's drop
So,
that last one.
Last trailer reaction. Sinners. So, for all of you who don't know, this is the upcoming movie from our good friend from Wakanda, Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, the two boys that brought us Creed and Black Panther. What more can I say?
And their first movie together, Fruitvale Station.
Yes.
If you have not seen it, check that out.
Okay, so we're going to see this last trailer reaction. And again, as always, if you guys want to check the link, want to check the trailer later after this, this is our reaction. Link will be in the description for you guys to go check it out yourselves. So here we go.
I've been all over this world. I seen men die in ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. With all the things that I've seen, I ain't ever seen no demons, no ghosts, no magic. Till now. They get back inside.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Yeah. Talk about somebody who can tell a story. Ryan Coogler just don't miss, dog. He just does not miss.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Like, what the heck was going on there?
Let me help you out, homie. Let me help you out, homie. This story is about vampires, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Vampires.
Okay.
He kept that. I mean, he already, the premise was already out there, but he kept this trailer was so well made that he kept all of the secrets behind what was going on in this trailer. That's how good it is. So it's about vampires. You don't really know too much about it other than it's set in the 1930s. It's during that era. I'm assuming Michael B. Jordan's character and his brother might have been in the military, something like that. Okay. They come home and there's some weird shit going on in town, and it pops off from there. So yeah, have you seen Lovecraft Country on HBO Max?
Yeah,
no,
I have.
You seen the RawkTalks? Okay, so that's the vibe that I get from this.
Okay,
basically, yeah.
Wow, no,
yeah.
It like I said, now that you said it's about vampires, it's like, damn, I'll watch that. I'll definitely.
Yeah, I made a comment about it a couple of days ago that Marvel just keeps fumbling their thumbs to tell a Blade vampire story, and here it is. He just squeaks out one, and Warner Brothers was like, "Cool."
Yeah. But you know what? The thing is that when it's not tied to like a Marvel property, there's such a like I just think there's so much more they could tell with the story. You know what I mean? You're very limited when you're stuck in that comic book
Exactly.
world, right? So this has the potential to be something pretty
Because you have to decide between, okay, we know Blade is rated R. His modus operandi is to hunt vampires and kill them. Period. So how can you fit that character and what he does into, say, the world of Avengers?
Mm-hmm.
Or the world, you know what I mean, or the world of he needs if he's gonna be in a team up film, he needs to be with characters that are exactly like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, what was the other one? Moon Knight, those guys, you know,
Werewolf by Night. Yeah.
Werewolf by Night, exactly. He needs to be that if you're gonna do team ups, that's what you need right there. Yeah.
I could see Blade and Punisher dynamic.
Punisher is also part of the Midnight Suns.
Yeah,
he's also been part of that roster.
Yeah.
So I would honestly, I would just scrap. Like I want to see Blade, but I don't want him to fuck it up. So
I'm not running to the theater to see it.
If they do, honestly, I would scrap Blade and just go straight to Midnight Suns. Just go straight there. If you want to spin off later and do a Blade movie later, but do it after. It's okay. You can do an ensemble movie first and then later spin them off, just like Zack was trying to do with Justice League. That's why we didn't get the Batfleck movie first. He was setting up the team, and then, okay, guys, the team's set, go do your thing. Boom.
Has there been any update on a Blade movie, or is that still stagnant?
For what I saw online is that it's that one and what other movie was there was another movie going on, that Blade and another movie from the MCU. Dude, there's so many. Oh, Armor Wars, that's the one.
Yeah,
Armor Wars and Blade, they're on the chopping board. Like they're that close to getting canned.
They're being at. Now I heard they got another director for Blade. This actor, another director for Blade.
It would be like the seventh one, maybe.
This is the seventh one. This one's pretty good. Hang on a second. I looked it up today on YouTube, and I was watching The Cosmic Wonder, and they mentioned it. Hang on a second.
Complete with full vampire. Yeah.
Exactly. OSHA said it right there. Just introduce Blade through the Midnight Suns. Exactly. Yeah. Just keep it.
Who is Jaime Samuel?
I don't know who that is.
He did. Hang on.
Punisher, Blade, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider. Yep. Oh, don't forget Doctor Strange and Morbius. They were also part of the Midnight Sun. So you have that roster right there, dude. Like, listen, we already have Moon Knight in the MCU. We already have Doctor Strange. We already have Punisher. So introduce Blade through them.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Just do it right.
Okay, Jaime Samuel did. Samuel did the. Have you seen that series on? Or was it? Or was it a? I think it was a movie. Yeah, it was a movie called "The Harder They Fall" on Netflix. The old
that's what. Yeah, that's with
the director of that. That's who they've got. I think tapped into it now for Blade. So yeah.
See, I think what they should do is another season of Punisher and find a way to introduce Blade through the Punisher show, because it's got a very dark, similar dynamic, and to see Punisher go up against
or introduce them or dude, if they're gonna do, like, listen, this is what pisses me off. Like, there's so many ways that you could listen. They don't have to do a freaking movie just because it's Mahershala Ali. Yes,
well, to be honest with you, I think if they were to do a movie, I think they should give Wesley Snipes his goodbye film. I think he deserves it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
what I would do. I wouldn't make a whole big, give him a whole, 5, 6, 7 more movies. No. Give him his send off, dude.
Film, and then introduce the new Blade through another property. Like,
there we go.
All of these characters, they can be introduced in specials, just like the Guardians had their Christmas their special presentation. We had Werewolf by Night, which was also introduced with the man thing. Yeah. And also you got Elsa Bloodstone also. So those 3 characters that could be part of the Midnight Suns were introduced in a special presentation. 1 hour. You can do that with Blade. I know people might say, oh, but it's Blade. It has to be in the theater. I get it. But listen, I would rather have them take baby steps, introduce him. This is how he's going to, this is the MCU Blade. Okay, 1 hour, quick one here on Disney Plus, whatever.
But the thing is that you would be limiting the audience to Disney Plus too, right? It would be limited to that audience.
I understand that. But again, if you want to do Blade right, then that is a compromise that me as a fan and as a audience consumer, I'm willing to accept that. Because I'd rather get him right, because you can't fuck him up. Blade, you can't. If they fuck up Blade, it'll be the equivalent of they fucked up Daredevil back.
Well, yeah, that's the whole reason why they've gone through 7 directors. They know what the audience expectation is, and it's real simple, guys. What's that acronym? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Give the man a backstory. Give him a sword. Give him some vampires. Let homie do his thing.
Exactly. Let him go. Let him kill some vampires. 1 hour. In 1 hour, he can go to town and done. This is Blade. Ba 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 ba.
Continue his killing. That's what he does. So
continue his killing.
And just let him go. And on that note, gentlemen, I am going to let you two guys take over. They're playing my song, RawkTalks.
All right, Charles
Costello.
Thank you so much for being here tonight, brother.
Sergeant Riggs, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go. You guys have fun. Shout out to the chat. Everybody, much love. Peace.
Good night, Charles.
Have a good night, brother.
Okay.
All right.
So, Blade joke and Deadpool will remade the whole movie for yeah.
There's only one Blade. There's only ever gonna be one Blade.
And he looks, dude, like Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. Like the guy is. He is Deadpool every freaking day.
It was definitely probably. I think Deadpool and Wolverine was probably the best film I've seen this year.
Yeah.
It's my number one.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so some love to Sergeant Murtaugh, who has to go and be with the family now. So we're gonna give him a quick drop, and we're gonna move on to the next topic. So what can we? Oh,
Black. You're black. Jesus, just stop, Ron. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know why I can't stop saying black. The word black.
Hello, Mr. Burgundy.
Black.
Stop.
Black.
Stop saying black.
Black.
Oh my God, I can't believe you dropped that. We love you, Charles.
Okay. There's a topic that, let me ask you, Rock, should we talk about it or should we just skip to that?
You know what? If you want to talk about it, I can talk about it for a bit. We can talk.
I really, honestly, I'm having
if you don't want to talk, I don't know. It's up to you.
I'm having too much fun. If we talk that topic, dude, we had fucking Brett Culbert today, guys.
Yeah. That was some good positive energy. If you want to keep it positive, we might.
I want to keep it positive. So
all right, we'll skip over that one.
We're gonna skip that topic. We're not gonna tell you what it was about because it ain't worth it. But this one is. This one is a doozy. Doozy. So, Batman Day. First of all, guys, in the chat, I want you all to first smash that like button, subscribe if you're not, and also share in the chat what you all guys did for Batman Day, because we need to talk about what Jay freaking Oliva dropped for us, the fans, last week. In the meantime,
I was going to say, are you ready to hit them with it, or
with what?
Are you going to show them?
Oh yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. But in the meantime,
okay.
Leo, what did you do for Batman Day?
Batman Day. I'll be honest. I didn't spend a lot of time on social media this week. I had a lot of other things going on. I was really only on social media to promote our show and get all that going. Batman Day, I'm pretty sure we shared a video on our page, right? Did we not?
Oh,
share,
you want to do that first?
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool.
You know?
Because we shared that video on our page, and
Okay.
yeah.
Let's where is shoot. I need to while I look that up, let's see who in the chat. Okay, let's see.
I dressed up as Batfleck. Nice. Curly Ray. Yeah, I didn't really do much to actually celebrate. I have a lot going on right now, but you know, I was celebrating online with you guys, that's for sure.
Where's the video, dude? Okay, I'll drop.
I got ready for Batman Day stream with Jay Olivia slightly affected posting midstream.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was was it your yeah, I think you were with Josh Aurora, right? You were with Josh.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
1st of September.
Yes. Where is that freaking video? Hold on. Nope.
Nothing yet.
Hold on. I gotta see if I can get this uploaded because it can't be that heavy. Or if not, it's okay. Good. All right. I got it. All right. Yeah, I got it. All right. What else? I did a late Batman Day stream for Dark Knight Returns Part 1. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. What else? Josh, yeah. Leon John, yep.
Later,
cool.
Mama Bear after cartoons and cereal. I can't.
You can't remember? Okay. So for all you guys who don't know, not again. Hold on.
What did you lose the video?
No. It's just. Hold on. Make a copy. Move it there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some technical difficulties at the moment. We will be hiring a new editor in no time. Here we go. That was dope. Look at that. Directed by Costello's Way. So Phil, talk to us, buddy.
Yes.
Like what went into all that? Like I mean, I'm sure you partnered with other people and you know, you probably partnered with other people for the models and whatnot. So fill us in, give us some details, bro.
So as you know, my buddy Mr. Vega, shout out to Mr. Vega, is a dear friend of mine. And he had a few goodies that you know, he shared with me. And it's been a collaborative relationship between him and me because whenever I buy assets, 3D assets, or I commission with certain guys, hey, sculpt this, model this, blah 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 blah. So the arrangement I have with Vega is, okay, Vega, whatever I get, you can use, but only you can use it. You cannot share because I am the owner. I commission it, but I give you full authorization to use it on your own shit and vice versa. So that Batman model that I use, that doesn't belong to him or me. It belongs to another guy. I forgot the guy's name. Oh, Inglorious Pictures, I think that's his name.
Okay.
So that's why I always give credit that this person's model, this and that. So as many of you
Now,
know,
is that the same model that Vega uses on his like?
No, he has another one.
He has another one. Okay, gotcha.
He has another one. Yeah, he has another one. But I do have a few other models. I have the one that he the last one that he used, that I could be mistaken. Maybe I purchased that also. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. Like I share my toys. That's
Gotcha.
pretty much
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. I like to share my toys because eventually, yeah, my Batfleck movie will come out. It will come out because unfortunately I can't do anything now because my graphic card's not strong enough, and I need a strong computer. So, and as you know, like you said yourself, you're gonna get a new computer.
I'm planning on building a new setup very, very soon. Very soon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I'm gonna be. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hopefully by February or March, I'll have enough money saved up, and I'm just either gonna buy it already build or build it myself because I need to have a strong graphic card process because it's the rendering.
Yeah, I have a couple of
killed it.
I have a couple buddies that are very, very big into graphic animation, all that kind of stuff. One of my closest friends actually works with some of the top companies in the world when it comes to 3D animation for the stuff you see on TV, logos and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have him help me build my PC. And I'm going to be honest with the audience, actually, this is probably the last night you guys are going to see me with this set here behind me. With our next show, I'm probably going to have a temporary set, and then the following show after that, I'm hoping to have something a bit more stable. But yeah, I'm gonna be setting up a whole new streaming setup that I think the Lethal Geeks will really be able to benefit from. So
nice,
yeah,
nice. So yeah, dude. So basically, that's the story with that 3D animation. So I wanted to do a Batmobile car chase, but again, my car just. So I was like, all right, screw it, whatever. Because yeah, I was having fun doing these animations for Cell. You know, like I was having a blast.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah, I remember
but
you would message me and be like, "Yo, could you find me some like AI art of this, and that?" And we sorry.
But yes, I did.
I didn't name names. I didn't say anything.
You know it? No. This
and that. This and that.
Exactly. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Right, Josh? Oh, did I say that out loud? Shit, my bad. So, Jay Oliva. Jay fucking Oliva. Drop this, dude. I'm like,
damn.
I'm like, why?
Damn.
Why?
So is this? Do you think is this a storyboard? Is that what we're looking at here, or is this? Yeah. So this was storyboard for the Batfleck movie.
Yeah.
Damn. What a shame. Crazy, what a shame, man. It hurts to see stuff like this because you know how much potential there is in that Snyderverse, and it's just like we're getting this gun crap. It's just ugh. Wow.
Oh, and I tweeted Jay and he replied right back. Like I replied him because dude, I literally right after that I started reading Batman Deathstroke and
nice.
I started reading.
Beautiful.
This is dude. What bothers me now, man, is that we're getting a fucking they said they were developing now a Bane and Deathstroke movie. I'm like,
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
You know what it is? It's not. I'll tell you what it is. Secret Six. That's what it fucking is. They're just not calling it that. They're just saying, "Oh, it's a Bane and Deathstroke movie." It's fucking Sinister Six. No, Secret Six. I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying Sinister Six? That's the MCU.
Wait,
no,
we're talking a movie where Bane and Deathstroke are the main characters. These are
but I think that's the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Bane and Deathstroke. All right. From our not so friendly people from Variety.
When did this drop? What's the date on this?
This dropped yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. DC Studios developing film involving Batman villains, Bane and Death. Okay, so they're developing a film involving those villains. Okay, so it could be anything.
Secret Six. I'm telling you right now, it's Secret
What
Six.
what if they're just in the Brave and the Bold? What if they're you know what I mean? Like,
then why not just say Brave and the Bold? Why just say this? You know,
because it's just the wording is getting me. Developing film involving Batman villains, so that could be anything. You know what? That could be. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a movie focused on those two. It could just mean that they're going to be in a movie. You know, I don't know. It's interesting.
So Batman says Jay Oliva makes me think something is happening with the Ben Affleck movie, or potentially happening. Why rub salt in the wound of the pain of not getting this movie?
Here's the thing. Okay, the question is the fandom ready to have this conversation without? There's a conversation that needs to be had here, okay, about what could potentially come down the road with the Snyderverse. But the question is the fandom ready to have this conversation? Because if we have this conversation, some of us might not like some of the suggestions here. But if you look at what Jay Olivia is doing right now, how he is the prominent name on Twilight of the Gods, which is an anime, and he's releasing these storyboards, which, to be honest with you, would look phenomenal in an anime. You know, like I said, is the fandom ready to have this conversation? You tell me, Phil. Because if something were to be happening, whether you guys like it or not, that's the direction I could see it going.
You think that it's listen,
especially with Netflix, they're investing so much money into anime right now, dude. You want to talk about Geek Week and everything that they announced? It was all.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm just trying to look at it realistically. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I mean. Listen, at the end of the day, Netflix is going to give us what Netflix can get. You know, that's just the reality. And you're right. You know, this is a conversation that eventually we're going to have and either accept it or not. Personally, I'll say this right here. Do I want live action? Everything live action?
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Of course, I do too.
However,
I do too.
However, ZSJL 2 and 3 have to be live action. That is non-fucking negotiable. But if Batfleck, can we at least get that story?
That's what I'm saying. If we can at least get an animated story in the if we can get a Snyderverse DC story, doesn't have to be Justice League, okay? But if we can get a story set in that world that paves the path for something more to come, should we?
Yeah.
You know, I think we should jump on that. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do.
I agree. If this is the route that listen, Zach and Jay, they've worked together. Zach knows something. Of course they know something. Then you think they're not throwing this shit out just like Batman says, just to throw salt in the wound? Because they've thrown a lot of fucking salt to us. A shitload. You know? If we can get one project outside of ZSJ for the Snyderverse, it would be a Batman. Yeah, like I think this is where the compromise might be, Batman. Maybe they're saying, okay, listen, if we can secure the rights and bring ZSJL 2 and 3 live action, but Ben Affleck's movie, it has to be animated. I would say, you know what?
Dude, I wouldn't even say it has to be Ben Affleck's movie. It just has to, it could be another story. It just has to be in that universe. Do what Terminator Zero did. You know what I mean? Tell a new story within that universe. Obviously, can't do it exactly like Terminator Zero because you'd be using some of the same characters, but just tell a different Batman story in that universe. Tell a different Superman story in that universe. Tell a Green Lantern story in that universe. You know, that's what I'm saying. And see what comes from that.
Do you know what type of animation I would do, though? I wouldn't do the one that they did for Twilight of the Gods. I would do what they did for that Teen Titans episode with Zack. That type of animation for
like when it was just Zack's scene, like when they were just showing
Yeah.
how Zack would do it.
Yeah.
You know what? They definitely could.
Yeah.
The Bane and Deathstroke movie is not getting made. That was the Curly Ray.
The director here
is trying to get attention. That's not going to get anywhere.
That's why we skipped the subject.
Yeah. We skipped that subject.
Sounds like
checkmate.
Yep. All right.
Batman
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hasn't even announced his Batman yet. Well, you know what the funny thing is I'm pretty sure a lot of our audience sees Aaron Fisher's videos, right? I saw one of his videos earlier today where he was kind of clickbaiting when he said this is the new DCU Batman, but what the point he was trying to make was have you seen the statue of the Batman that was at the star for a Hollywood Star or whatever it's called there?
The Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame, yeah, or the Walk of Fame, the Star
Walk of Fame, yeah.
Walk of Fame. Yeah, that's it. I totally agree with him. I could totally see that being that costume, that outfit, that look, that statue. Was it a statue or was it somebody in a costume? But it was somebody in a costume. I could totally see that being the new DCU costume for Batman. It totally has that James Gunn look and vibe, and it's I heard Ben Affleck actually had the opportunity to be there and he turned it down as well.
Really?
Yes, I saw something on Instagram where they reached out to Affleck and he said no, he did not want to attend.
No.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Well, I think you know why.
I'm pretty sure we
know why. Because the director who brought his version of Batman to life was not on the guest list. And I don't fucking blame him.
Was he not? I don't know. I don't know. I heard something. I thought Zack was there.
No. Zack was there when I think Bob Kane's star was announced years ago.
Okay.
But I don't think, I don't. I mean, again, they're trying to freaking erase the Snyderverse from existence. So I wouldn't, I think that's why Ben didn't go, because if Zack was not going to be there, why the fuck would, I think this was him saying, if Zack's not going, why the fuck would I go then?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I mean, I know,
and Ben doesn't show up for anybody.
I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure Ben is very loyal to Zack. Because he did show up to the Full Circle events.
Full Circle,
right? So,
yeah, Josh, right there.
Definitely see that being something.
That's what it was.
Zack was there in 2015 for Bob Kane, not in 2024. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to. I'll be honest. I just caught a glimpse of it on social media. I didn't even have the chance to read it, but I'm trying to figure out who else was there at that ceremony for the star.
All right, director, I'm going to check your channel out. I'll definitely gonna subscribe and I'll check that video out for sure. Okay, but I do agree with you. Like, I want live action for sure. But again, these are like Leo said here. It's not our call. It's what Netflix can secure. So again, Batman says it all the time. We're going to ask for everything. Ask for the Batfleck movie. Ask for the Ayer cut. Ask for Man of Steel 2. Ask for everything. With Snyderverse, ask for every freaking project that you guys want to see. And let Netflix try and secure it.
So real quick here, Phil. I pulled up the names of the people who attended the ceremony. So it says here we got
so send me the link on the chat.
I'll just read it real quick because I have the link on my phone, and for me to I'll just read it real quick. It won't take me long.
Okay, go ahead.
So it says Jim Lee, the chief creative officer of DC Comics, was in attendance for the Batman Walk of Fame star ceremony, along with Ward. Troy Baker, who played I guess he was in one of the Batman games. Troy
Troy Baker, yeah, he's a voice actor. Yeah,
yes, and he was also in Batman versus Ninja Turtles. Jason O'Mara, who was part of Justice League War.
Yeah, he did he did the voice for Batman in the Oliva movies and the anime.
Yep, he was there. Diedrich Bader from Batman: The Cape Crusader, he was there as well.
Oh, okay, the new guy.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's the new guy, because there's also somebody else here, Hamish Linklater from Batman Cape Crusader, and Athena Finger, Bill Finger's daughter, was also in attendance. Bill Finger,
cool.
co-creator of Batman. Yep. So yeah, but when it comes to like Batman on film, stars who played Batman on film, it seems that they didn't have none in attendance. No Michael Keaton, no George Clooney, no Christian Bale, no Ben Affleck. None of the big names turned out for this, which is kind of interesting, actually. Kind of telling, I would say.
Imagine George Clooney going there.
He was in the Flash. I mean, like he showed up in the Flash. Canonically, is he not Batman right now? Like, am I wrong? Canonically, is he not Batman in the DC canon right now? So yeah, I mean,
that is true. Where is that freaking? Oh man, I can't find it now. Damn it. I had everything ready, guys. So I'll tell you a quick story here. So before we went live, my mic died, and and you guys know we want to keep on schedule all the time, because we value people's time. And Brett, obviously, he's on the other side of the country, so that's 3-hour difference. So we want to try to keep.
Wanted to really respect his time with our
right. And I had everything ready. I had all the all the websites, everything ready, but I had to reboot everything. And I'm like, fuck. Anyway, I was going to show
2 minutes before the show. Minutes before the show starts, he's got to reboot everything. I like Sin Havoc's comment. I've been saying that George Clooney is Batman in Brave and the Bold. Listen, I could see it. I could actually see it. I could totally see it. I could see James Gunn pulling it off. I don't know, but would George do it?
All right, so this is what I wanted to highlight also, but I can't do it, so I'll just do it from here. Obviously, Zach showed his storyboard from the nightmare scene with Batman holding the.
Any closer to the camera, Phil? There we go. Now it's focusing. Okay, yes. Now we can.
There
see
we go.
Perfect.
So
perfect. So
this is what I wanted to show, but I lost it. So like whatever.
It's all good. We can see it, bro. So it's a play on the Joker image that they shot.
Yeah.
Right? Nice.
Yeah. Mention company working with WB. Ugh. And Havoc. I don't want to mention Gunn's name, dude. God fucking damn it.
We went to extra legs to avoid this guy today, okay? Like, and you guys are bringing him up in the chat. God damn.
All right, for that, I'm going to give you a drop.
Well, Tony, nobody wants a war. If we can't do business, why, we'll just shake hands. That'll be it. Oh, I got a live one here.
I think we lost our host, guys.
Okay, before we close the subject, I got this fucking bad boy.
There we go.
Batman Day.
So is that the omnibus? It is. Oh, I'm so
It's the
jealous.
omnibus, dude.
I'm so jealous. Where's mine?
But this is not the only thing I got. I got
dude. Nice. Holy shit.
I've been doing pretty good work wise. So I'm
Bro,
like,
that's like plus $200 right there, man, at least. Oh no, he's got more. Damn.
Where's that other one? Oh yeah, look at that. Bat and the Cat.
Batman and Cat. Yeah. Which one is that? I can't.
That's All Stars. All Star Batman
okay. All
from
right.
Rebirth
Okay.
from
Gotcha.
Scott Snyder too.
That's the
And
new one. That's the new one, right?
well, this is Rebirth. This is the new one that came out, the deluxe edition.
But is that the new Batman? That's not that Scott Snyder. That you know.
No. This is no. I know, but this is Rebirth. This is not.
Okay.
This is not absolute power or anything. No.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Oh shit! I forgot. Did I get this over too? Oh wait, no. Okay, so I had one more. I also got. My cousin came to my house the other day, and I showed him my collection. I got also JSA Tower of Babel.
Dude, you're gonna love that one. I have it
You
right
know?
here on my shelf. Where is it? Hey.
Yeah.
Bam. Dude, you'll love it. This is probably one of the best Justice League stories you'll ever read. I'm telling you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You'll love
No,
it.
dude, I got a lot to. Dude, dude, right here I got like 1, 2. Like I must have spent like I don't know, almost $400.
Oh, easy. With the omnibuses
Easy.
are insane with the prices, man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, the longer you wait on them, the more expensive they get. Is what I've noticed
Yeah.
with the omnibuses. Unless they do like a reprint where they I know with the Death and Return of Superman, they had like 3 or 4 different reprints of it. That usually is what ends up keeping the price down. But when they only got one print or they're only on their second print of them, it is pricey, bro. So I'm very envious, very jealous.
Yeah, I've been getting like I said, I've been doing pretty well lately, so I'm grateful for that.
That's good.
And I don't drink. I don't go out that much.
Oh man, you got
So
sometimes
I'm
you just
like
gotta sometimes you just gotta spend a little on yourself, man. And
exactly. And I've been collecting a lot of shit lately. Because again, I told you before, like I lost all my comics when I moved to Chile when I was a kid. So now that I'm finally doing good, I'm rebuilding my entire arsenal. So I'm like, fuck yeah. And am I gonna read all these right away? No, I got dude, I'm still reading this. I'm still reading this, and I got James Bond also. I also got I got Devil's Reign from Daredevil, the omnibus from that. And today I went to the shop and I got Captain America from shit, what was his name?
Phil's got to build a bookshelf in
right here from Ed Barker.
You got to build yourself a nice little bookshelf in that room, brother.
Dude, I got
you don't got to run off. You don't got to run off. You can have it nice right behind you.
Well, yeah, I think you're right. I should put something here, man. Maybe, yeah. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I got all these babies. So eventually I'll grab them. I'll read them all. But yeah, dude, that's how I celebrated Batman Day. Oh, now I remember which one.
Take a shot, guys, every time Phil gets off that chair.
The Long Halloween.
You'll be hammered.
Yeah.
Long Halloween. Nice. I believe I have that in one of my omnibuses. I believe The Long Halloween is one of the stories that's in one of these books here. I'm not too sure. I got to go through it, but I'm almost positive I have that in an omnibus.
Curly has a question for you.
Curly, hey RawkTalks, did I ever show you the all-in-one Rebel Moon House of Blood Axe book I got?
I saw it. He showed it to me.
Did we highlight that when he came on the podcast? Because I know we did highlight a bunch of Curly's Rebel Moon collection when he came on. So I can't. Was on
well, I wasn't for that. I wasn't there in that show as I was on vacay. Remember? But
that's right. That's right.
But he did display his comics. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I know
think
we did show it off.
Just came just now. It just came. I think it just came out because also remember, like whenever a comic book comes, when the issues are done, then the trade paperback comes out after. So this is new. Okay, let's move on to the next. Before we close this last topics here, I think biography.
Curly all of the Rebel Moon issues in one book. Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
That is dope.
Yes,
that is something I'd definitely be interested in picking up.
Yes, Navik. Ed Brubaker. Yeah, I read his take on the Winter Soldier run, and I loved it, and that's why I got this omnibus for Captain America, because now it has the whole story plus Civil War, so that's why I got it today. And the local shop where I go, like I here's the cool part of it is I can get points. So for instance, this Omni, the Captain America, it was $100, but since I have points with all the shit that I buy and all the issues,
nice.
I get points, so I got it for $85.
Well, that's a pretty good deal, man. That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. No, Pat has been taking care of me. So okay. Any last final comments on Batman Day, guys? Any of you guys want to share
how you guys celebrated? Yeah.
How you guys celebrated? You guys Batman did his stream. Any of you guys watch any of the old movies? Did you go shopping like I did? Like, throw those comments right there.
Yeah, personally, I didn't get a lot of time to celebrate, but I did have to try. I did get a lot of content in this week. I got what was it? Yesterday, I managed to get I did get all of Twilight of the Gods in one sitting. I did the whole series in one sitting yesterday, so that was pretty dope.
All right, so Batman, any thoughts on Zach's post? You guys think it means something? Here's the thing with Zach. He's always said it. Anything he posts, it could be one or the other. You know, me personally, I think he was just throwing in a nice little, hey guys, happy Batman Day. Here's an extra image to share with you guys, you know. But again, we don't know what's cooking. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes, dude. Like, go ahead.
I think that with all the projects that we're seeing of Zach's right now on Netflix, I think just there's such an abundance of them right now that there has to be some sort of talk behind the scenes. It's very clear that Netflix wants more of this guy. It's very clear that they're doing whatever they can to get more of him on their platform. So, I mean, from my perspective, it only makes sense that there would be something brewing behind the scenes. And Zach's been very quiet lately. I mean, like when it comes to speaking about the upcoming projects that he's got, right? I remember hearing something lately where I think they asked him about what he was working on, and he said he's working on a few new projects. I think he said, but he wouldn't elaborate. He wouldn't say whether it was Rebel Moon.
We know 300 is confirmed. The 300 prequel that's confirmed because it was 3 projects, so that's one.
Yeah.
What are the other 2? I think the what was this guy's name from the Turkish guy from Saudi Arabia, something like that wanted Zach to direct like a UFC movie.
the UFC stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Hear about that. I don't know if that's going forward, but I did hear that there, somebody does want him to work on that.
What's this guy's name? Someone I saw on Twitter that they had mentioned the perfect actor to work on that movie with Zack Snyder. Oh, what's this guy's name? Scott something. The guy who's also doing movie fights, stunts. Oh shit, guys in the chat, do you guys know who I'm talking about? He's been in these movies, Undisputed. I forgot his name, dude. Damn it, it's Scott something. Atkins, thank you. That's why I love Sin Havoc, dude. That's why I love Sin Havoc. Sin Havoc is the fucking goat, dude. Yeah. There you go. Josh also, yeah. Scott Atkins. Dude, imagine Scott Atkins in a fucking Zack Snyder UFC movie. That would be fucking... Dude, that would make that man's career, because Scott Atkins, for a very long time, I don't want to say he's struggling, but he's not mainstream.
Yeah,
he's not
like a household name. You know what I mean?
Right. He hasn't been able to lead a film by itself. Maybe a few of them, but they've been like a direct-to-video or whatever. But nothing on the big screen. If Zach would have cast him for that type of movie, dude, That's the next fucking 300. That's your next Gerald Butler right there.
Well, it's the story would be like your modern day 300. It's UFC.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
It's in a cage, right? I'm actually interested to see that there's a movie coming out with The Rock shortly where he's playing another fighter, and he actually this is probably the first time I've actually seen The Rock completely transformed.
This might be
and
maybe he finally learned his lesson.
I think this is what he needed for so long, is to act. He needs to show
act
that he can act, that he's
and
not
be the Rock.
Same, yeah, that he's not the Rock. You want to be a fucking actor, you need to show that you can act. You can't keep playing the same character in every fucking movie, right? So
this is why if when you say, like, for instance, these pro wrestlers that started in wrestling and then they moved to Hollywood to become in movies. You got your John Cena, you got your Dave Bautista, you got The Rock. Also, Bautista is the only one in my book, at least. And again, I'm not discrediting The Rock's success, but
I mean, I'm sure, like, if we were to look monetary wise, The Rock would be on top. But as an actor, I would say Bautista has shown that he is a much higher caliber actor. You know what I mean? He's just taken on such a wide variety of roles. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when you see The Rock, it tends to be the same style of role over and over and over again. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to this new movie, because yes, we've all seen The Rock play a fighter before. That's generally the kind of character that he is, but the way he's actually transformed his look for this movie, it's something I wish that he would have done for Black Adam. I really wish that he would have tried to transform his physical look for Black Adam, the pointed ears, the hair, you know what I mean? Like, there were maybe he could have tried having an accent instead of talking like The Rock, There were other ways I thought he could have approached Black Adam that would have I thought benefited greatly.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go into our final topic.
Twilight of the Gods.
Yeah.
All right, you start this one off, Phil. What did you think?
I loved it.
You loved it.
I loved it. I was like, damn, this is some hardcore shit.
Yeah, it was definitely hardcore. That's for
sure. A lot of sex. A lot
of sex.
A lot of sex.
Yeah.
And Zack didn't hide it. You
see it all. There was I mean, damn, you see just about everything and then some. And that was quite interesting for an anime, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Story-wise, I thought it was phenomenal. I mean, the way you get hooked, I was hooked right after that first episode. The way I'm trying to remember the main character's name. Was it Sigrid?
Yeah, I forget.
It started with an S.
Yeah.
Sigrid or somebody in the chat hit me up here. What was the name of the main character in Twilight of the Gods? Anyways, after the first episode where Thor comes down at the very end, Sigrid.
Yeah,
I should know. I mean, her husband yelled her name so many times throughout that. Sigrid.
There they are.
Awesome. But dude, right after the first episode, I was hooked. When Thor came down and he slaughtered all the giants, and the gore, like just the graphic, how graphic for an anime, it was just mind-blowing to me. I thought it was so well done. The version of Loki that you got in this is hands down my favorite interpretation of Loki I think I've seen so far. What else did you think, Phil?
Dude, like, I love the fact that they kept it really into the Norse mythology, because there were no shortcuts, like Yes, there's a lot of sex. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of violence because that's the mythology, the Norse mythology. There's just no holds back.
Yep.
You know, they go to fucking town.
They kept it at the level it should be at.
As close to the real deal. Yeah. Exactly. You know, and remember, Zack studies all this. He loves mythology, so he reads all this. So and also think about it, when you see like sculptures and paintings and you see people fucking so we're not seeing anything new. Obviously the general audience who doesn't read this and doesn't study this, they'd be like, oh my god, this is so intense. Yeah, no shit, because that's how it's written. That's how it's interpreted in the history books. You know?
No, I definitely like that Zack captured the actual rawness to all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's a rawness to these stories in these mythologies that I feel like you don't really get in many other interpretations. So the fact that Zack is able to deliver that is quite incredible, and he told a great story with it. The story of the weapons. What did you think about that? How the weapons claim your soul, and how fast most of the characters were to just grab their weapon and go. But then when it came to the end, we actually saw the damage of that and the cost of that.
Yeah.
Right. And
but here's the thing. But here's where, again, maybe I didn't interpret it correctly, or maybe I missed it. But anyone in the chat, you can please correct me. But yeah, for instance, what was her name? Was it Thera? Was it Thera? Yeah, I think it was Thera, or Ing. One of the others. I don't remember. She claimed her sword, and when she died, you know, she wanted to go to Valhalla, but hell came over. Wouldn't take her. But this is the quintessential answer. So everyone in that team, it's funny because Zack, he always does this. He assembles a group of misfits to go do something. Typical Zack Snyder. But the difference is Zack Snyder gives each and every single one of them a story arc and enough time. That's why Zack Snyder's stories are long, because he gives every single one of them their time to develop, to build, to tell their story. He doesn't rush it. That's why ZSJL 4 freaking hours. That's why Rebel Moon Part 1, the director's cut,
it's like 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah.
Right. Almost. Yeah. 3.5 hours. So, because again, this is what the man does. He takes his time to tell the story properly. And one thing also is, like when Sigrid, everybody grabbed a weapon, but Sigrid went to Valhalla. But wait, you see what I'm saying? It's kind of contradictory. So if you grab the weapon, you're cursed. You're going to go to hell.
Okay,
she didn't go to hell. She went to Valhalla.
I can answer that. She had already made a deal with hell to kill Thor. Right? So her claiming the weapon, that weapon already doesn't belong to her soul. Her soul is already claimed with, I believe her soul is already with hell. You know what I mean? But hell is not accepting her right now, so that she can do what she's supposed to do, which is kill Thor. That was my interpretation of it. Because she made a deal with Loki and she made a deal with hell, right?
Oh, right. Loki was the one who killed her. Right. Yeah.
So she has to fulfill that deal. That's why she's able to go to Valhalla, and the other one wasn't. It wasn't part of her deal.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I think they're getting at with that. I mean, if anybody else in the chat thinks, let me know. Let us know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm onto something with that? Do you guys think that's what they were interpreting, or what they were trying to get across to the audience?
No, but for sure, dude. I love the show. The pacing was good, and dude, like. Season 2, where's the announcement?
Yeah,
this is definitely gonna. This is what I love about Netflix. They're feeding us
I didn't
so
expect
well.
a cliffhanger ending like that. I really didn't. I was
didn't.
so hoping that we were going to get to see her actually take out Thor. Like I was right there waiting for it. And then when they ended it like that, I was like, damn. I'm like, I honestly didn't. I didn't expect them to actually go for another season. I really thought he was going to wrap up the whole story and end it all in one season. I didn't expect them to go for another one. But I'm down for another one because that's how much I enjoyed it. So I'm all for it,
dude.
Zack
I still
Snyder.
want. Yeah, Zack Snyder has so many projects. Oh yeah, for sure. Like Netflix is going to keep the man busy, and yeah.
But I like. Sorry, real quick. I like what Bat Dan said earlier, where he said siding with Loki instead of Thor. What a switcheroo! I mean, and that's the truth, right? Because in so many interpretations of these stories, you know, the fans are always on the side of Thor, you know.
Right.
Right.
This time it's the other way around. Yeah. No, this Thor was definitely an asshole. He was just
and this Loki, the amount of pain you feel for him to see what he went through with his family and his son and his daughter and all that. I mean, it was just so well told. It's a level of storytelling that you don't get from these cookie cutter Marvel formula movies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I really appreciated about that show is it's able to tell literally a accurate interpretation of how these characters or how these gods were. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, this Thor is close to the real version. Yeah. If for instance, obviously the Thor from the MCU, that's whatever. That's Marvel. We're not talking about that. But yeah, Qatar just beat me to it. Yeah. But God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Now that also that Thor was okay.
Very similar. There's a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So we're going to move to one final topic, but yes, definitely Twilight of Gods was a success. And this is another thing that I like, guys. Think about it. How much do you think this Sin Havoc? You're the encyclopedia here of the community, so you tell me. I wanted to tell Brett who we think this man is, but I was like, never mind. We love you, Sin. You know. How much do you think the budget was for the show? Because we know for Rebel Moon, for all 4 movies, it was $160. How much do you think it was for Twilight of the Gods? Just a ballpark idea. And Sin, please, if you know the answer, please share with us. But to you, Rocks, what do you think? How much do you think it was?
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what kind of a number to throw on it. I mean, how much was the Terminator Zero? How much did it cost for them to do that?
Let's find out. Let me Google it. If it's even there. Production. Yeah, no, it's not there.
Not there.
It's not in there. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
okay, let's take a wild guess. I'm going to throw a number. I'm going to say 30. No more than 30
for Twilight. 30. You think that's that?
No, actually, no. I'm sorry. No. I think a lot less. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a lot because now that I think about it, because voice acting is a lot cheaper than having actual actors in the cast.
Yeah,
on set. Because you're not spending on sets. That.
The budget here was in the animation. Okay.
Right.
The budget here was 100% in the animation. So
I would go. Okay, so I'm gonna go no more than 20.
I'd say that's pretty fair. Yeah. I mean, I think they could probably have accomplished what they did with less. It's just
But-
it's hard to put a number on it because the thing is that you also have to figure about like you also have to include their marketing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to. I think it's harder to throw a number on animation than it is on live action and live films.
I'd be, do you know that? But I would love to, you know, if I ever had the opportunity to ask that question to Zach, I would ask him, hey Zach, just out of curiosity, what was the budget for what's the type of budget for these type of animations? Because we know because that's going to be our next.
I think it has to be something sustainable because I know I might be jumping ahead, but like I said, look at what happened with Geek Week and how many of these new animes that they've announced, right? So clearly they're making.
Actually, let's transition to that. That's our final topic, guys. Yeah. So we're gonna go into that right now. So Netflix Geek Week trailer reactions. They're making bank.
Making off of this anime stuff, right? So whatever the budget is, like I said, I'm sure it's profitable. I'm sure the all the analytics were worked out before the show was even filmed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
look what Batman said there. It's very true. Also, Zach knows how to stay on budget.
Budget down without hurting the quality. Exactly. I mean, the budget for Rebel Moon, and he made 4 films out of it, right? So. The guy knows what he's doing. Yes, Curly Ray, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell. I'll even add. They announced the Tomb Raider,
Castlevania Nocturne Season 2. Yep. That's my shit.
Yep.
Like the Bloodline. The
Rebel Moon one. But yeah,
Cyberpunk also.
Yep. Cyberpunk as well. I think there was also an announcement for another season of Squid Game. I know that's not anime, but still. One Piece, yes, yeah, One Piece.
Yep. Yeah, Splinter Cell. Deathstroke.
They are heavily investing in anime, and you know this is why I'm saying that there has to be our fandom. The Snyderverse movement, we're eventually going to have a serious conversation about this, because it to me it just looks like that is what Netflix is investing heavily in, and I think if we want any story within this universe, I think that would be a good first step. Like I said, I agree with what Phil said earlier. I don't want it to be Justice League 2 and 3. No. I don't even want it to be the Batfleck movie, but what I'm saying is if we could get a new story within the Snyderverse world, the DC Snyderverse world in animation, I will take it. I will take it.
You know what? An idea just occurred to me. A light bulb just occurred. You know what would be a cool Snyderverse story told in this one? I would tell in animation. I wouldn't tell a Batman or a Superman or a Wonder Woman story. I wouldn't tell any of the main Justice League characters. You know what I would do? I would tell the story of all the other characters. Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. Sure, we can throw Cyborg also. We can throw in Flash. Why not? Maybe we can find out what happened with Supergirl. The plot.
You just made an idea hit me. So you just made something click.
And Green Arrow. You got to put Green Arrow. I will not accept Snyder's Green Arrow, Charlie. I'm saying it right now. But
especially after watching Twilight of the Gods. But what if we got an anime based on DC's old gods?
The old
right?
God.
What if we got an anime on the old gods?
Tell the story. Oh, the story. So you're tell the story of the fight of Uxus.
You know what led up to that battle.
We
could tell the story of his first invasion of Earth and him coming to Earth, right? And we get to see all the warriors, and we get to see all the warriors prepping for that battle to come.
Yes.
After watching Twilight of the Gods, that's what I'm thinking. Like, man, if you're gonna tell a DC Snyderverse story in animation, that's the one to tell, in my opinion.
You just earned a drop.
Madness.
This is Sparta!
I love that idea. I fucking love that idea. You can tell the story of how the first invasion began.
Yeah.
Yes. Guys, Bat-Dan agrees with you.
Yes. That would be great.
There you have a good
And
idea.
it opens the door for more potential Snyderverse down the road. It's a good first start, in my opinion.
I agree.
We got to start.
I agree.
And I think that would be
I agree.
the first start.
I agree. Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, 2 and 3 is VSL. That's non-negotiable. We're not going there. That's already a done live action. Period. End of story. Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
But the side and again, like I said, you can tell a story. You can have like, let's say, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Side stories or fuck. The Hall of Justice or something. Call the series The Hall of Justice, and you can tell John Stewart's story. Like if it was what's it called? Like a special presentation, but a 1-hour episode per character telling their stories. You can tell Martian Manhunter. How did Martian Manhunter arrive on Earth? How did Green Lantern? How did he get his ring?
That's a story I would take in animation as well.
Yeah.
I want to know how Martian Manhunter got there. You know, how did he get involved with the government and get into that position? You know, there's a story to be told there.
Yeah,
I think fans would take it.
Remember, we still know what happened. What happened with the pod with Supergirl on Man of Steel? The pod was open, and we have the comic book prequel. So why not continue? Why not finish that story on animation? You know, you can tell. Yes, I'm going to keep hammering to the wall. Green Arrow, Green Arrow, Green Arrow, Green Arrow. Yes, you can tell, Charlie, lend your voice, please, so you can be the Emerald Archer. Dude, I started reading Green Arrow Rebirth, dude. I fucking love it, man. It's Green Arrow's dope, man. I like Green Arrow a lot.
I'll be honest, I never got into the Green Arrow comics. Green Arrow was never my guy. I'll be honest with you.
Actually, Green Arrow right now on the new run on the Absolute Power. Are you reading that story, or do you know anything about it, or not really?
Not right, dude. My comics. I have old school comics. You know what I mean? Like I'm mostly I like old Scott Snyder stuff, like his first run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm working on that. Alex Ross, you know, all that kind, like those kinds of guys, right?
My nephew just started reading Kingdom Come. By the way, I just remember,
dude, fucking right here.
Yeah. Oh, you got the Absolute.
Yes.
Is that the Absolute? Oh, nice.
It's fucking beautiful, bro.
That's nice, man. Is that the Spectre? Oh, dude, the Spectre looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
One of my favorite comics of all time, right here.
I'll be honest. It's not my favorite, but it's a good story.
Listen, it's not the story; it's the art. For me, it's the art.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say this yesterday. It's the art.
It's
the art.
The way everything looks like a living painting. You know what I mean? Like everything in this book looks like a painting, and it's so beautifully done. And
I agree.
You know, it's Alex Ross. You know, there's no other comic book artist out there like him. He's one of a kind. You know, so.
So Bat-Dan saying right here, with animation, I go how Star Wars did it. No main stories were animated. Exactly. Do the side stories. Do the side stories that we don't know, that we want to know about. Put them in animation. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, the Bad Batch. Okay, do that on Snyderverse with, like I said, tell the other leaguer's story on one episode, and boom, done. 1 or 2 episodes, however you want to slice it. I don't care. And then also you can do like an animation movie, an hour and a half, telling the war of how Darkseid came to Earth and how he fought with the old gods. You can put Zeus there, you can put Ares. Dude, you got a story right there.
Yeah.
And Netflix, like I said, Netflix is definitely invested in animation like crazy, because listen, all of these video games that come out, Daredevil, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Lara Croft, Castlevania, all this shit. We played these fucking games.
Yep.
And that's why I'm so curious to know how much money it costs to make these shows, because remember what...
Well, I'll guarantee you this, Phil. These shows, these IPs I guarantee you cost more than Twilight of the Gods, because these are already established IPs, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. But to produce them, that's the thing, to produce them, because remember, the rule of thumb, and Scott Stuber already told this to us, when you have like a 60, 70 million, you expect X amount of views and hours. So if you're having animation, like I said, let's say it's 20 million, just to throw a number, okay?
Yeah.
And you have, like, for instance, Twilight of the Gods, 8 episodes, 30 minutes each. Some, I think, I think 1 or 2 were like 45 something. But okay, let's be conservative. Let's say 40 minutes per episode.
40 minutes, yeah, to be liberal, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, 40 minutes per episode times 8. That's over 4 hours. That's Zack Snyder's Justice League right there. That's
yeah. Yeah.
You know, and how many ads can Netflix throw in there on each episode?
Well, that's, I mean, if you pay, right? Like, that's
if you pay. I don't have ads, because I pay the.
No, I pay for the full thing too. I got the 4K and all that. So
right, you know, but obviously there are people out there on a budget that I can't pay because I have a subscriber to other shit, or money wise they're not. So they have to suck up with the ads, and that's fine. But listen, for instance,
it's not even that though, dude. If Netflix could secure a DC story that only they could tell on their platform, okay, that's the selling point right there. Because if it's the Snyderverse, right? If it's Snyderverse and it's animation and it's only on their platform, when you see the animated content that we get usually from Netflix when it comes to DC, it's stuff that's already been out there, right? It's shows that have already been out for a long time. They don't get new shows. They're not doing new DC stuff. So this would be a sell. It would be a sell just to get more subscribers, right? Because it's like, holy shit, I can go watch a story within Zack Snyder's DC world on Netflix, and I can only watch it there. I can't see it on HBO Max. I can't rent it. I can't go buy rent it, like we're back in the 90s. I can't go buy the Blu-ray or the DVD because it's not there, right? I think that's the sell, right? Just like it was the sell with Justice League on HBO Max, where it was only available on HBO Max for a long time. Before it was, I think it was on HBO Max for about a year before it even hit Blu-ray and 4K. So that's the sell right there. It would be a DC Zack Snyder story exclusive to Netflix.
Okay, I found something here. So we'll close this topic and then we'll do final thoughts and time to go to bed, guys. But look what I just found right here on the how much does Netflix spend on animation? With that percentage growth each year, 2022, animation spend was expected to reach nearly $5 billion for Netflix and 1.86 billion for Amazon Prime.
So here's what we got to find out is how many Netflix animated projects do they have currently right now? You know what I mean?
Okay, so what's the budget for an animated show? That's top tier, 25 to 1 per minute. Okay, no, that's it would be cool to have that. To have that, like for instance, right here, Netflix claims CGI Arcana has been estimated to have a cost of over $90 million.
Wow,
well, that one I can understand because that's a whole different level. But the level of Twilight of the Gods, that's a lot less.
No, but again, it makes me wonder what that budget was for Terminator. It really makes me wonder what, because
I would say maybe 50.
50. I think 50 is a good number. Yeah.
You know, for Terminator,
and if we're going to estimate
for Twilight, I'm going to say 20 to 30.
I was just going to say that
30?
because if we're going to estimate 50 for Terminator, then I'd say 30 for Twilight. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty educated, in my opinion.
Right.
So, I mean, and they would make that. They fucking made that back the first weekend that shit was released, right?
That's why they're investing a lot on animation now, because that's
the cost is low and the return is high, and there's a big market for animation. Lots of people are into anime. Is a big thing right now. So,
and all of the fandoms, like,
and on top of that,
were neglected. And other studios, Netflix is going to take them and give them. Listen again. How many video games did we play? They're giving us fucking. We're getting a fucking buffet of shit to consume.
Also keep in mind too that didn't Funimation, their streaming service, shut down? Wasn't there like that big anime streaming service that shut down recently?
Yeah. I never was ever into that show, but yeah, I know what you're.
But what I'm saying is with that gone, you know, somebody's got to scoop up. Somebody's got to. Pick up where they're left off, right? Somebody's going to take advantage of that. So that seems to me that's what Netflix is trying to do.
Yep.
Yeah, shut it down. Yes, it shut down.
Okay, so
Sony bought Crunchyroll. Yep.
Which one? Sorry, I missed that.
Curly Ray.
Okay. They closed Crunchyroll too? I didn't know that. Huh. Alrighty. So let's do one more drop and then we're gonna do final. Oh, there's another comment.
There it is. Funimation and Crunchyroll merged. Okay.
Oh, they merged. What's it called now, Curly? Is it one or the other, or is it a brand new name?
Funimation is basically Crunchyroll now, is what he's saying. So I take it that a lot of the original shows that were on Funimation are probably no longer on there. Is what I'm thinking. It's just Crunchyroll.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so one last drop. Let's go with
Do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I can't wait for part 4. They better fucking do part 4, man.
Is there any, like, has it been announced? Or
I think they did announce it. Yeah, I think they did announce it. Yeah. But when is it going to happen? I don't know. But hey, final thoughts. Throw it in the chat, guys. We're about to wrap up here. Leo, what you got going on? And what do you think about today?
Brett? Yeah, no, dude, I was so excited. It was so exciting to have Brett on. I mean, it was just he's so genuine, man. And I was really glad.
Humble.
Very humble. I'm very glad I got to ask him that question at the end because it was something personal to me. And I really liked his answer. So I'm going to take that to heart going forward.
Thank you, Guitar.
What was that? Dope stream.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, buddy. I had a good time tonight, guys. Had a rough week, but this stream definitely bringing my spirits back. I'm grateful that I got to be a part of this. Grateful I got to be a part of the conversation with Brett here, and I'm grateful every time I get to log on with you guys and have these talks and have these conversations. So thank you guys all for being here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making Brett feel at home here on the Lethal Geeks. And thank you guys for submitting all your questions and for making this stream possible tonight, guys.
Yeah, listen, guys, we do this for you guys. You are the ones that fuel us because you guys know I didn't want to do a podcast at the beginning. I was like, when I was with Zod, and I was telling Zod, I don't know if I can do this. I was like, I didn't have the confidence, basically. I didn't have the confidence to say, to lead a show, lead a podcast, and honestly, I still don't, but I take it day by day because Like this is a learning curve. You know, look at us now. Like we have actually, just so you guys know. So Brett obviously was our first high profile guest, and we do plan on reaching out to other cast members from other movies and shows and producers, writers, etc. So obviously this was our debut. So you have, as you guys can see, the star is on the logo. So anytime we display, and you can see the red carpet on our display. Yep. Yeah. So anytime you guys see that, when you guys see our banners or our posters, whatever, with the little star, that means, oh shit, this is
it means it's going down. It means it's
going down. Exactly. So hopefully this can be an opportunity for all people out there who want to come in and you know, hey, do you want to promote your show, your movie? You know, this is what, again, this was our mission, Rox. We want to bring the fandom together, and we want to be able to bring people that want to promote themselves here. You know, we're not going to agree with everybody. That's life, and that's okay. But if we can be fans first, then that's
always open to having conversations with other people too. Doesn't matter who, right? You know, that's what brings people together, is always being open to just talking, guys. Just having these talks, having these conversations, and keeping an open mind to everything and all the possibilities, right? So
exactly. So definitely I had fun tonight, and want to thank again Brett Culbert for coming. Also, shout out to Mr. Josh Herrera, who is our next guest on the next episode, episode 8. Josh Herrera will be joining. Robin was already here, but that was not Josh. That was Robin.
That was Robin.
That was Robin. This time exactly. We're gonna get Josh this time.
No, for sure, man. But yeah. Just trying to think real quick if there's anything else I want to add. Just keep an eye out, guys. We're trying to we're trying to make some magic for you guys here. Okay. This platform, it's not about us. It's about what we can do for this fandom, what we can do to celebrate this fandom and everybody involved in this fandom. Okay. So the reason why I was going on about what I was saying earlier is that because there are going to come times where we might have guests on this platform that we might not all agree with, but we are still going to have conversations and have the conversations that need to be had. So with that,
so keep that in mind, guys, because just don't say, "Oh, heresy, blasphemy." No, guys. Again, we are part of Cell. We believe in Cell. We support Cell, but we also want to extend our hand to other people in the fandom and have, like Rock said, conversations. Doesn't mean we have to agree with them. We can agree and disagree and still get along.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know? And just because today maybe like someone doesn't, like, for instance, Batman said this on his stream last week with Jay Oliva, you know. Jay Oliva, you know, did when okay, so for all you guys who don't know, I'll just say here. For all you who don't know, remember when Jay Oliva smashed the Cell? That was my fault. That was me. That was and I got the wrath of a certain vodka drinker and a certain don't matter. I got the wrath from everybody, so whatever. But again, just because you have a position today on something, your position might change in the future. You know, Cell, maybe when we started hashtagging Cell, and yeah, I was naive and say, "Hey Jay, you know what? We're doing hashtag Cell Snyderverse Netflix," and okay, good luck with that. And maybe he doesn't agree with it. Maybe he doesn't believe in it, and that's okay. Maybe he'll change his mind later in the future. I don't know. But the point what I'm trying to say, guys, is that you might have a position on something today, and this is in general. It could be religion, politics, culture, history, whatever. You can believe something one day. You might believe something different, and that's okay because life evolves. Like,
I think what my friend Phil here is trying to say is that part of growing is being able to keep your mind open to everything. You know?
Yeah.
So, and part of our podcast being able to grow is being able to keep an open mind and being able to talk to everybody. So that is what we are going to be doing.
Facts. And reminder to all of you out there, we have a Lethal Geeks giveaway. So let me pull it up here, and Mr. Leo Getz, please remind the audience what this giveaway is about. Give me 1 second and pull it up here. Oh, snap! We're live on Twitter now.
Oh, I forgot.
Nice!
I forgot we were doing
Finally!
that tonight.
Finally, it's working.
It's X,
Cool.
by the way. X.
It's X. Twitter X. Yeah.
Anyways, Lethal Geeks giveaway. We got that. We got that there. Oh.
There we go. We're live.
Perfect. So you guys have probably seen this around. You guys know what to do. It's the easiest contest you can ever take part in. All you have to do is follow the Lethal Geeks page on X and like this post. This very post right here. It's at the very top of our Lethal Geeks page. All you have to do is like that post and follow the Lethal Geeks on X. And I believe on, what's the date? November 1st. Is that what it says there? November 1st.
Yes, November
1st. We are going
1 month from now.
1 month from now, we are going to announce a winner. We're going to randomly select somebody who clicked like and also followed us on our page. We're going to randomly select a winner, either myself or Costello's Way or the official Lethal Geeks page will get a hold of you, and we will get your prize to you. Very, very simple. There's no strings attached. Just click like on a picture and you are entered to win. And yeah, that's what we got for you guys.
Alrighty. So guys, thank you very much for joining us in this very special episode. I know there were going to be a lot more episodes that are going to be epic and fun and energetic. Because, dude, I'm Zactivated today. I swear to God, like, Brett's energy was like, holy shit. I was not expecting that type of energy. I'm grateful. I am very, very grateful. So, guys, we will be back in 2 weeks with Josh Herrera. And see you soon. Like, subscribe, and share. Guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.
Exactly. See you guys soon.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
Hasta la vista, baby.